Here come the men in red. Yeah, the good guys read it. Wait. Here come the men in black. Used to be that, but now it's back to the men in red instead. Yeah, I gotta write that. I gotta write that. Are we on? We're on. Oh, woo! Hey, I'm in the men in red. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna finish writing that so I'll get serious about it. Fam! Another great day at the office. 49ers, they came, they seized, they conquered. Ah, man. And I tell you what, let me first mention our mods. Guys are doing a great job. Daniel Serrano, Rhodes Matheson, YMSA, and head up. Jesus is my king, 777, Jay Rudd, and Jeff Jeff, I don't know, man. Hold it down, Jeff. Jeff Dan's the only man who showed up for work so far. All right, they'll be in shortly. Haters, don't think you can come and take no advantage. All right, telling you right now, boy, we waiting. Fam, I gotta tell you though, man. Things are picking up in camp to the point you can see where the 49ers are starting to form right in our very eyes. I mean, they're just starting to look better and better. I mean, they returned to work today after taking the day off yesterday, as you already know. Both offense and defense had moments. This is the kind of thing you really want because you don't want to see one side or the other dominating to the point that the other side is just getting killed. Then you start to worry about either the offense sucks or the defense sucks. You know, they was both kicking each other's butt today. Oh, good. Entertaining practice. Day 5, 49er training camp. Let's go through the high points real quick. Notable lineup changes with guys coming back to practice and others landing on the injury report. Oh, man. I seen this and I said, oh, no. I've already said I'm behind Eric Armstead 100%. What does he do? He pulls a hammy, man. And Kyle said it's serious, too. But here's the thing. It seems like, let me go through the rest of the injuries, though, because rookie Julian Taylor stepped in with the first team defense, the big end spot on base downs. That means okay, because you figured Ronnie Blair was going to take over, right? But what Kyle was talking in the interview is the Taylor boy has stepped up big time. This dude is, hey, James, I know James out on the East. James, I know you love this, man, because he's been talking about Julian Taylor. I've been talking about Julian Taylor, man. Julian Taylor's got some hands. That boy got some hand movement. The way he orchestrates that line and moves him where he wants him to, and the offensive lineman can't do nothing with him. I like Julian Taylor. I thought he was going to be a few weeks away, or months away, or next year when he might take over. I mean, Contavious Street is probably sitting somewhere licking his chops saying, oh, man, this would have been me. Maybe not, Contavious. Julian Taylor's a bad dude, man. I knew he was going to be good. All right, Malcolm Smith, that lower leg, he was full participant. Practice after being taken off the pup tent this morning. Smith took first team reps and Mike next to Ruben, and Jimmy Ward got a little tightness. Brock Coyle, they were both removed from practice prior to full team work. You know, Jimmy Ward. Man, you got it. I don't know what you got. Maybe take you yoga. Drink more grass water. Jimmy, come on, man. You gotta stop getting hurt every few minutes. My God. Hey, oh man, and Tyvis Powell took Ward's place. And as always, and them one-on-one drills, man, those are becoming like full. They should just like package them by themselves and have that for full. I mean, that's entertainment, man. Dante Pettis continues to impress during those periods. I'm telling you, man. That's why the reason why I'm singing the Men in Black songs, because we got about 3 aliens on this team, man. You know, it starts with Jerick McKinnon. Everybody knows Marquise Goodwin is not from this world. He is not. And now, do we have another alien amongst us? Is Dante Pettis the freak of the week all of a sudden? Every time Dante Pettis puts a move on a dude one-on-one, it's embarrassing. I mean, if we was doing one-on-ones in front of a crowd, I said, Coach, you know what? Let me do Stephen Dunbar or somebody, man, because Don't give me Pettis. Don't give me Goodwin. We good. All right. Go ahead, Rumble. You got Pettis. Oh, come on. God dang, man. Them dudes, man, they be ruining people, man. Everybody. Can you imagine? You get home, your boys. Dude, Goodwin could have called himself a cab and waited for you, man. You still would have been coming down the field. Hey, here's the thing I like about Goodwin, though. Goodwin is just running our guys off the field. No big deal. Because I tell you what, if anybody thinks that it stops with the 49ers, ask Jalen Ramsey, does it stop? And them dudes over in L.A. that think they're going to stop Goodwin, boy, do they have a surprise coming. It ain't going to happen. And I hope they run Pettis against them fools a few times, too. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Marquise dominated, as I say. It's a comedy. Watch him. Corners try to cover him. Kowalski T and Tavares Moore had pass breakups during the period, and Stephen Dunbar made a nice diving catch today. Stephen Dunbar fans still hanging out. The highlight of the one-on-one period. Sherm busted loose, recorded his first INT of camp, picked off Jimmy G on a pass intended for Pierre Garçon. Could have been Garçon's fault. It was one of them routes where, he just read it perfectly and bounced back just ahead of the shot. And Garçon was supposed to be curving that route a little more anyway. But still, Sherm was sharp enough to get it. He's come rounded back into being Sherm. And for all those haters and rival fans, man, he's an old man, he ain't going to be able to recover from that injury in time. Y'all go ahead and keep on believing that. Bet your money on it. Type thing. 49ers had the first 7-on-7 red zone towards the end of practice. The top moments of the session. Jerick McKinnon, that freak. I'm telling you, man, he made it look easy, from what I understand. 2 TDs, not 1. See, you can't stay with guys like that. What am I talking about? When you do call him in black, add Trent Taylor to the mix, too. That's another freak that can't stay with these people, man. What am I saying? You can't stay with these mutants. I mean, it's just funny to watch. Kyle Shanahan is just brilliant with what he's done with this roster. Eli Harold, Eli Harold had nice coverage against Kyle Juszczyk. Let me get it right, because people love to correct me. Juszczyk, all right? Don't give me no correction on that. Anyway, Eli stopped him. It says on the pass to the right flat. Garrett Selleck came up, caught a 6-yard TD from C.J. Beathard near the left sideline. Matt Breida, of course, caught a touchdown from Garoppolo on an angle route over the middle of the field. Man, people don't understand, man. If Jimmy G gets into full connection with Breida and McKinnon, he's already getting there with Goodwin. And don't let him get attached with Garçon and Pettis. Woo! And Sherman defended a fade from Garoppolo to Garçon perfectly and forced it into completion. You see, Pierre and Sherm know each other real well. You know what's funny? You notice that? Anybody Sherman knows, he still owns. See, that goes for the rest of the NFL. Newly signed tight end Wes Saxon caught a 6-yard touchdown from Beathard in his first practice with the 49ers. In fact, Saxon's deal with the 49ers just became official this morning. I wonder, does that mean Dwilly's gone? They didn't give that dude a shot. Cole Hicatini, I know he's hurt. The defensive highlight of the day came from AC. Intercepted Jimmy G over the middle on a play-action pass intended for his cousin Keys. Colbert returned it all the way for a pick 6. That was impressive. It's so impressive that after practice, Shanahan praised Colbert for the play and was impressed by his diagnosis of the play. You go, AC. You go, AC. It takes instincts to play over the top safety. You've got to be able to read and react and do it now. AC, doing it. Oh. DeForest Buckner dominated all practice long, logged back-to-back sacks during one team period. That highlighted a strong day overall for the 49ers pass rushers. Jeremiah Tatu and Cassius Marsh. Eating. Beathard hit George Kittle deep down the right sideline 40-yard game. Garoppolo followed with a 35-yard dime to Richie James. In addition to his touchdown, Selleck also made an impressive juggling catch near the right sideline. He reached up with one hand and bing, tipped the ball to the other, folded up, went down to the ground. 20-yard reception. There's that man McKinnon again, caught several passes during full team work in addition to his two aforementioned TDs. His chemistry with Garoppolo appears to be on point. And this is going to be 4 weeks to get better. Aaron Burbridge. I'm so happy for this dude, man. The dude quietly had another strong practice. He made a few contested catches during the one-on-ones and later had a long reception from C.J. Beathard. God. See, you got a little mix. You got some great defense. You got some offense, which is off the hook. See, that's what I like. Balance. Beat each other up. And then when the other teams come in talking about, yeah, 49ers, huh? I heard y'all was supposed to be pretty good now. Too late. Oh, man, it's over, man. We are no longer wimps. About to beat that ass. Wait, what am I doing? Before we start the festivities, Niners! Sergio Moran's going 19-0. John Burns Sundberg. Niner Empire is going to the Super Bowl. Yeah, baby. It's only a matter of time. Alan Heath, let's go Niners! Charlie, sup, y'all? Sup, Charlie? Salvador Babiska here tonight. Niners! Ben Matois, let's go. Rumbo, go 49ers. Benji Polo in the house. And Rich Mark, San Francisco 49ers in the Super Bowl. Everybody sing it. San Francisco 49ers, Super Bowl bound, Super Bowl bound, Super Bowl bound. Daniel Andre, 14-2 is what we gonna do. Jeff 10, that's Jeff. Says, can we start a petition to change the Forrest Buckner's name to the Forrest Buckner? Wait, is that B5? No, wait, B5. B5, Buckner. You know what? I got the Forrest. I figure there's something to this I'm missing. But right now, he's got to write the Forrest B5UCKNER. Is that Buchner? No. Niners! The BP Super Bowl Niners, yeah! Christopher Gray, Niners! Maya, 0724. Anyone seen the new Brick by Brick? I did. Oh, I loved it, man. You get an inside feeling of what it's like to be hanging out with the guys, man. Dakota Watson's hilarious, man. And did you see when they pulled up to pick up Aldrick Robinson? Aldrick Robinson looked like a human cartoon, if that's possible. Did you see when he came and jumped in the car? What was going on with his legs and feet, man? I couldn't stop laughing. Sensei Million. What's up, Empire? Tony Gump, how you doing? Sir Garcia. What's up to all my Niner faithfuls? Corey Owens, Empire. Y'all ready for this playoff run? Upscale photos from DeMille. Brick by Brick was awesome. That was, man. I'll watch it again later. Rod Manhammer. Number! It's pretty funny to use your name. Slavin Robert 9. And INT on Jimmy today. I know, man. I know. I'm proud of him. You know what I'm saying? Because he's got to come around, man. Timmy No Thumbs, Richie James is going to be our secret weapon this year. Richie James, man, I'm telling you, he works hard. The dude's determined, too. Clark Kent, sup, my Niner brother from Jersey. Joe Honk. I like that, Clark. Jason Walk. Rumble, what up? What up, Jason? Downey, Montana. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Jose Mendez. I lost that one. Jose Mendez, are you ready? It's Richie Rich. Man, we ain't talked to Richie Rich in a long time. Richie, what's up?
Rambo, what's going on, brother? Yeah, it's been a while. I've been chilling. You know what I mean? I'm just waiting for the season, to get here, man. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. You know what I mean? So that's why I haven't been caught up. I've been watching and listening. You know what I'm saying? I'm always watching and listening.
It's here, Richie. I'm telling you, this is a whole nother
I'm excited,
team
Rambo.
from last
Yes,
year.
sir. I know. Me and one of my closest friends, God rest his soul, and stuff. He used to always, because he a Cowboy fan. We used to always call each other up every year. So this when we was young, teenagers and stuff. Yo, man, you ready? Because I'm from Jersey, but I live in Georgia now. And up in Jersey around August and stuff, around the second week of August, you know when football coming, it's when you get that cool air and stuff when it gets nighttime.
Yep.
We used to always like, yeah, I'm ready. I can't wait.
Tell you, man, it's a seasonal thing that comes in all over the place, all around you. Even your food tastes better. Yes,
I'm so excited, man. I'm just hoping we can gel. You know what I'm saying? This preseason and stuff, and then we got that first game in Minnesota, man, and then hopefully we can confidence up where we let teams know we let these teams know we come in your building and beat you too.
That's right. They did it last year and didn't know what they was doing, Richie. They didn't know what they was doing. They was just out there with pride playing and with a few scripted plays and Jimmy G. That's all it took.
And some more, and don't forget them five games we had early in the season. That was when we had Hoyer and stuff, at quarterback, where we lost by it was a record-setting 5 games, a total of 13 points.
Yeah.
I mean, some of them guys, out there, they got a taste of what it felt like losing games like that. Now, if you win games like that, you're confident that you can win them kind of games, close games.
Right. Close. That's right. Tell you,
what's up with your boy? What's up with your boy Eric, man?
Eric
Armstead. Oh man, Rambo.
You had to.
It's time to cut bait with him, man. He gotta go, man. He gotta go.
Yeah, but Jimmy's out too. They're both sitting up at the hurt. God.
These dudes, but you know what? Hey, these ain't them Kyle Shanahan, John Lynch picks. That's them Trent Baalke picks right there.
Isn't that a crying shame? That is so accurate.
It's a shame, Rambo. These dudes can't stay healthy worth the lick.
I don't know. Maybe he's not stretching right or something. And from what the follow report sounds like Eric's hamstring is serious. Oh no,
man,
Eric.
He's a sad case, man. You know what the sad thing is? I just think he's one of them big, one of them just them big sloppy teddy bear type of dudes. He ain't like Defoe, and they both come from the same college, Oregon. Defoe was brolic. Defoe was mean. He get after you. I don't see Eric as being that kind of dude.
And Defoe never gets hurt. Never gets hurt. He had that one time in his rookie year.
You're right about that, Jimmy. Well, you know what? Like I said, man, we'll cut bait with him and Jimmy Ward sooner or later because you got these young, hungry studs. They waiting for a chance to chop at the chance of getting out, maybe making the roster.
Richie, you gonna like Julian Taylor, man. You seen any footage on Julian Taylor?
I ain't seen none yet, but I heard about him.
Listen, that dude.
Well, don't forget about that boy next year that's coming, Kentavious Street.
Kentavious? Him and Kentavious go battle for that spot next year. If Eric don't make it.
He remember for NC State. He a beast too, Rambo.
I know it. I seen him squatting that. How many pounds was that he was squatting? 400?
I don't know, but I know it was a lot.
He had the bar was just wobbling and the weights was just hanging off the edge of the the pin. I said, damn, he gonna squat that. Man, and it was all the way to the floor.
I'm a little bit, like I said, I know it's his first practice, and I think he came back sooner than what people thought he was, Sherman. So I'm a little concerned about him, but I don't know if they'll put him out there the first game, first 2 games. To be honest,
Garcon?
Nah, Richard
Sherman.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got a whole month though. So we're not. This is only August 1st. Rich ain't got to be really 100% for another month. I think he can make that because he didn't play a lot during preseason. We
got some nice young stars, man. I'm talking about Rambo. We did from where we were 2 years to 3 years ago, Rambo. What Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch and this scouting team, because the scouts got to get some love too. You know what I'm saying? I know we give all the love to Kyle and John, but these scouts, you know what I'm saying, the Peters and them, and the Mayhews and them need to get some love too.
They do.
But what they had made and what they had built in the past 2 years, the speed, the power, Rambo. I'm telling you, man, next year, I'm predicting a Super Bowl next year. I know everybody falling in love this year. I don't think it happens this year. I'm be honest with you. I don't because we're gonna go through we're gonna go through a little curve because with the youth young it's gonna be some mistakes. But I think we go to the playoffs this year, but I believe Super Bowl next year.
Hey, and that's we got it's like going into a darkness. You can't really. Some people have, but you can't really be positive like you might be a little later on. We need to see
that's
these
the thing I say, Ron. What I tell people, and I know people get excited, but one thing I say, because I've been thinking is that before I go, I don't want the season to come and we don't, because there are people out here, 12-4, 11-5, 13-3, right? That's cool. I'm not going to knock nobody, how they feel and what they should think, how they should feel about the team. But I don't want nobody coming into the season if things don't go according to plan or what they think the team should be, and then they knocking the team.
Don't start that. Yeah, no, I agree. Because we got lots of people who do that every year, coming in.
Exactly.
This team is trash, man. They ain't ready. Okay, man. You give them a chance to grow a little bit together. But Richie,
thank you, Rombo. That's what it's about growing. It's a lot of young studs still on this team, and this is Jimmy's first year actually with the whole offense.
They should still be competitive, but I don't know about Super Bowl.
Yeah, no doubt. I think they're going to be competitive, but to put those kind of expectations, I thought people was a little bit overboard with it. But like I said, as fans, that's what we do. I'm trying to keep it a little bit more, subtle, and just let it go by, let the weeks go by, see where we at,
and prepare yourself just to wait for a little growing pain here and there, maybe. So yeah, Rich, we got to stop though. Rich, now that you back, man, let me see it. We'll be back tomorrow, okay?
Don't worry, Rombo. I'll be on, baby, from now. The football head, baby. I'm going to be calling on the rag.
All right, fam. Be looking for you, too.
All right, Rombo. Have a nice night, brother.
Hey, you too.
Right,
thanks, Richie. And John Milliner. Hey, John, what's up, man? John says, go Niners. Here we go, 19-0. Yes. Thanks, John. Yeah, you got to be concerned about getting way too crazy excited. Because, if we get to the Super Bowl, some of us aren't going to survive anyway. Because I'd be in the hospital watching the Super Bowl, got the needles in the arm and think up there, go Niners. I can't believe what you were in the Super Bowl. I'm dying. Are you serious? My God, I said it. Hey, Benjamin.
Yo, Rombo.
Yo.
What's up, Rombo?
Hey, Benjamin, I'm sitting back here, man, these practices are getting more and more entertaining. We're finding out identities are being exposed. We know that Dante Pettis is not human. We know Marquise Goodwin as well as Jerick McKinnon cannot be covered. We're finding out Richie James is a bad dude. I'm telling you, man, things are just getting crazy.
No, that's good. That's good that, that's what days like this are for, Rombo, so that we all can see what we got to work on or what an individual's got to work on, and it makes them better being rookies or first years. We have, like the last caller said, we have a young group of guys, and this first OTAs and practice and pads and being together from the beginning, it really helps out throughout the year.
Damn. And it's so encouraging to watch these guys look like they look right now. It makes no sense. I didn't think Jerick McKinnon was going to come in and just nobody can do a damn thing with him. That's just crazy. Jerick comes out now and he's blindfolded. He's like a warrior in what's that camp in China where they blindfold themselves and they go through these drills. Jerick McKinnon's like that, man. I said, my God, what is it with Jerick McKinnon? They can't do a damn thing with him. Oh.
It makes everybody better, step their game up,
Yeah.
It makes all the other running backs better, and then make each other better, and for defense and offense, it all works the same. But I'm really excited about this season. I'm all about, just being the faithful and 49ers, Empire, and I feel like we have a chance. As long as we're healthy, we always have a chance. If we can just get in the playoffs and take a shot at the Super Bowl and for number 6, why not? Why not? We don't have to wait till next season.
Ben, that's the thing about getting to the playoffs. If we get there, we expect to win them all. That's the thing. Yeah. That's the only thing that scares me. I actually see the 49ers making it to the playoffs because looking at what they're going through, what they've been through, and looking at the winners we have on this team is what's going to guide them. I could see getting there. I can. I'll be mad if we don't make it all the way.
It's just been a big difference, Ron. It's been a big difference the past 3-4 years, man. It's been, just depressing, and my Niners, man, it's just been doing so bad, but I still represent. I wear my jersey everywhere I go, and off season, and just want to give you a shout out, Rambo. Thank you for keeping us going and keeping the faithful Niner Empire alive, man. Giving us hope.
My pleasure, fam. Been a pleasure, man. I'm telling you, I'm having so much fun with this. Oh, thanks.
I just feel good. I just feel really good. It's been a while since we felt this good, and I just hope us the best and stay healthy. That's the main thing. Yeah. Everything's going to work out. Everything happens for a reason, and the big dogs are going to know who they are, and the leaders and what do you call it? The veterans of the team. They'll take care of what we need help in. And man, Jimmy's he's got to be ready. I know he was ready. He's just a little. He only played 5 games for us, but I think I've never seen anything like him before in my era. Since I'm 84, I've been born in 84, so I caught the end of Steve Young, I caught Jeff Garcia, Kaepernick, and Alex Smith. So, and I've never seen anyone like Jimmy Garoppolo. So this is new for me, man, and I can't wait.
I'm telling you,
and everybody, I like the whole team. I like the general manager, the coach. I like everybody.
Kyle and those guys are awesome leaders, man. They were running that front office.
It's just a good vibe, man. Good feeling, and I hope we get a Super Bowl before I move on from this earth. That's my bucket list. That's my goal, man. Yeah. I want to get one before I go, Rambo.
You get one, man. I tell you, man. Just stay out of the way of. Don't run out in the freeway. Don't do any crazy. You will see it. I'm telling you, man. Because this team has got. You can see in their whole aura around Santa Clara now. This team is not going to accept just getting beat. You can see that. Whereas you couldn't see that when Trent Baalke was there. You see a team that is feeling their way around. They hope they can get there, but this team is like taking the lead. I mean, they're serious.
Yeah, we're better than last year. We're way better, man. Well, Rambo, I just want to let everybody else jump on here, but just again, thank you for all that you do.
Thanks, man.
49er Empire, stay up, be faithful.
Yeah.
It's on this year, be ready. And one more thing, Rambo, do you have a watch? Can you count in your head? Because I'm about to do the shutout.
All right.
Because I watch
you
every day, and I watch you every day, and you say you want to put a challenge out there. So next man up, I'm gonna go right now, and then I'm just gonna drop the mic and leave, man. But I'll catch you tomorrow. Are you ready? Count me out, man.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Rambo! Let's go.
8.2. Ben, I'll see you tomorrow, man.
That's the time to beat.
Yeah.
That's the time to beat. All right, Rambo.
I gotta challenge that myself later on. Hey, I'm reading Tony Montana's comment up here. I just saw that flash by. Nobody talks about the offensive line, do they? That's a good point. There's no report in practice. Although, you know something, I got to tell you, though, Lee. If Jerick McKinnon is busting off runs, that's a good sign the offensive line is making holes. Just a theory. And hey, Tyler!
Hey, you see that deep ball Jimmy G threw to Richie James today?
Man, I tell you, I seen a lot of highlights.
He could throw the deep ball with the pads on.
No, he always could throw the deep ball. Okay, just like they said with he says he's never had anybody as fast as Marquise Goodwin. It takes a while to get a rhythm on these guys, especially to go deep. You get him with a short pass because he's already too much efficient at that. You got to learn a guy's speed. You got to adjust. Nobody wanted to give that. A lot of people don't want to give that time before he can't throw the deep ball. No, would you give him a minute? And I think he's got a minute, and he's starting to get it. He understands each guy's move. He understands the speed. There's a lot of things you got to get together before you start bombing downfield. You just don't throw the ball downfield. You got to know what you're doing with that, and he's starting to work on it. So results are coming.
Yeah, you remember against Tennessee when it was like at the end of the game after we drove down to the field goal range and he tried throwing to the end zone. Goodwin. He was trying to anticipate his speed because he didn't have the offseason to know that stuff.
Yeah.
So that's why it was a little bit overthrown.
Yeah.
And there were other stuff. You know.
Overthrow Goodwin is just hard to do. Because, and then also the report says, if you don't hurry up, Goodwin's liable to outrun you, and the ball's going to fall short. Sure enough, we've seen that. Yeah. You got to get, don't be messing around. Get back there and fire. Goodwin will get it.
I was a lot more satisfied today whenever Goodwin and Richard Sherman got interviewed by NFL Network because Goodwin said that Sherman got him a couple times. I'm like, oh, okay, so he's fine. Because I said I was a little concerned whenever Goodwin torched him, but, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Sherm said he got him a couple times. So.
Yeah, the Sherms. You knew he would, though. Tyler, don't listen to the BS. Richard Sherman's going to be fine. He just needs a little time to get in shape, get his running legs back underneath him, and go. Is it?
Yeah. That was like the first day.
Retired. No, it's not.
When he got burnt, that was like the first day he got back, and when he was covering Pierre Garçon, he got a pick. So that's pretty good.
Well, you know, he's still going to get killed by going go routes with Marquise Goodwin. I mean, that goes for any corner in the league, not only our guys. There's no guy in the league that's going to run down the field with Marquise Goodwin. Rashard Robinson found out last year. It's not going to happen.
Rashard Robinson just got himself in trouble again. But anyway, you know, the reason I think, okay, the sixth wide receiver spot, I'll tell you why I think Richie James is getting that.
Okay.
If nothing else, because he's been making some plays, you know, at the receiver. But if nothing else, we drafted Pettis and we drafted him because Richie James was the best kick returner out of college, I believe, and Pettis was the best punt returner.
No.
So
you're talking about
Richie James.
You're mixing him up with DJ Reed. Reed's the best returner, but Richie can return though.
Yeah, I think Richie or DJ Reed will be our kick returner because I think Bolden Jr. is gone. Once he got suspended, he ruined his opportunity.
God, and then he stole his helmet. This is really abuse on the poor Bolden child. I mean, how much else can happen to him? That's just really bad. Why him?
I'm sure someone will pick him up. But, you know. But I think Dunbar is getting practice squatted, and then I don't know. I don't know they might just have to let Aldrick Robinson go. I think plus they'll make a little bit more cap room if they get rid of Robinson. So
I think Burbridge is making the team, Tyler. I really do. Burbridge is quietly having a good day every practice. We never hear Aldrich's name ever. I saw him mess up today a couple of times, but Burbridge ran a nice route. He's faster than people knew too.
If Burbridge makes it, that means Richie James doesn't make it.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. They only have for 6. Top 5 spots already
so
gone.
One of them is getting practice squatted.
Man, I can't see Burbridge getting cut. I like him a lot. He's a great special teams guy. Man, it's going to be tough. I have to carry 7 guys, Tyler.
And, you know, the running back situation is going to be tough because Kyle said it just a couple days ago. He's like what I told you before. McKinnon, Breida, and then a special teams running back. And that's what Kyle said the other day. He says, I usually like to carry 2 running backs. Well, I usually like to carry 3 running backs. I like to have 3 guys that are naturally running backs, and third guy is a running back and a special teams guy. He said that himself. So I really think it's McKinnon, Breida, and Mostert. But if Joe Williams does good, I don't know what Kyle's going to do.
See? Man, there are going to be some really tough decisions to make here in this year. I really see it coming.
Oh, yeah. Hey, John Lynch, he sat down with NFL Network today, and he was talking to Steve Smith Sr., right? And
real quick,
Steve Smith said, I remember whenever you were on the Bucks, we were playing, and he goes, we were playing, and I scored a touchdown on you guys, and then I remember after the play was over, you hit me, and then you gave me a little something extra with your elbow on my rib cage. He goes, that still bothers me today. I can still feel it in my rib cage. My rib cage is still a little loose. And then John Lynch goes, yeah, I remember we'd gone like 11 straight games without giving up a touchdown through the air. So I'm sorry if I gave you a little extra.
He apologized today, years later. That's great.
He said, bothers me
Lynn
when
said
I'm
this guy was talking major smack. Tyler, we gotta go. We got a lot of people that we're gonna get to. So let's continue this fun tomorrow. Thanks for reminding me of that. That was funny.
Yeah. These guys are characters.
I can still feel that.
It was good to see the Navy SEAL training in the brick by brick.
True, Tyler. We really got to go though. Let me get to you. Let's continue this tomorrow, okay?
DM Punk.
Boom.
Straight edge lifestyle. Pipe bump.
Yeah. Go on.
Empire, fellow faithfuls, man, Rombo Maniacs, man. What do you do? Go hard here, reporting for duty.
Yeah.
What's up, baby?
Oh man, it's funny, man. Because Tyler reminded me, I was laughing so hard during that John Lynch interview, man. When Steve Smith's a character, man. John, I was reminding you of something, man. You know, my ribs, man, he's still hurting, man. I mean, how many years ago was that, Steve?
Yeah.
Was that like 10 years?
I seen the Joe and McGlinchey take with Steve Smith, but I didn't catch the John Lynch one yet. So I'm gonna make sure I go back and check that out. But man,
Joe McGlinchey was hilarious too.
Man, what a time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a character for sure. But man, what a time right now for football right around the corner. I'm just so juiced that, you know, Rombo, man, when you're not on, and it's during the off season, like everybody's saying, man, you keep it lit, man. You keep us going, man. You keep us, you know, hyped for the season. But when Rombo's not on during the off season, man, it's real lonely. And you know, we've been coming around, we're getting close to the football, and man, everybody's been bringing the Niner content, man. I want to give a quick shout out to everybody, man. All the 49er family podcasts, man, that have been putting out great content and keeping us occupied as fans, man. You got shout out to the Cover 4, the Gold Blooded, Hubcast, Red Zone, Nothing But Niners, 49ers Insider, 49ers Rush, Locked On Niners, Better Rivals, the Kevin Jones, Butcher Shop, 49er Faithful, the Goldcast. But Red and Gold Radio is turned up and unfadable. Rombo Sports has always been number one. I want to make that clear for the fans that might side bust in the chat room. Oh, you cheating on Rombo, you cheating on Rombo. Man, check it out. I've been rolling with Rombo for 3 years now. 3 years now, and I don't recognize a lot of you dudes, but anyways.
Go on, what are you trying to say?
You know, because, you know, there's a couple times that, you know, some of the Empire, some of my fellow faithfuls have caught me on other 49er podcasts, and, you know, they take shots at me, you know, hey, you cheating on Rombo, go hard, what's up, man? Man, I'm a full supporter of all 49er podcasts. You know what I mean? It's all fair, right? I mean, but I will let it be known that Red and Gold Radio is turned up and unfadable. Straight up.
Thanks, Gord. But it's okay, you know. And also the beat writers kicked butt all off season long, kept us up to date on every little issue. And the comedy still remains Khalil Mack. And somebody, you knew they go start, go hard. Somebody's already started a rumor, and ain't got no legs on it yet. Khalil Mack might end up in San Francisco. Man, ain't nobody can afford Khalil Mack.
And stuff like that.
I know. It's comedy.
Yeah. Okay, there's just 2 players I wanted to jump into today.
All right.
You know, I kind of wanted to be the dark horse riding into this today's show because I've been hearing so much positive things and the hype is so good. But I want to be the asshole that calls in today. So I'm going to start off with Joe Williams. I'm going to start off with Joe Fumbles. Y'all remember I gave him that name last year. Yeah. Well, Joe has already been spotted fumbling in camp already. I'm surprised nobody's brought that up.
Now, I heard about it. I heard about one occasion. Have you heard about any more than that?
Just one time. You're right. You're right. But, you know, okay, first and foremost, man, I'm rooting for all these guys. I don't want to down talk nobody, you know what I mean? But it's like when you got my head coach standing up on the table jumping to get you, and, you know, you're coming to camp again this year, and a lot of the same things that haven't been talked about to the naked eye that Joe Williams has carried on from last year, like being sluggish. Yeah, you know, everybody's talking about he shined that one day on 11-on-11s with that 65-yard run. We all seen it on the highlight reel. But Rombo, man, that hole was so huge. I think me and you could have ran through there holding hands, skipping all the way to the end zone
and trotting.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And another thing about that is, I mean, I mean, that's against the second-team defense. I mean, Joe, by now you should be running through a huge hole like that on the second-team defense. But, you know, things that have been pointed out is like on his one-on-one drills. You know, he's really sluggish. He's the last running back to line up. You know, who was it? I can't think of it. Oh, John Chapman at the 49ers Rush podcast. He was there the first 3 days of the OTAs or whatever, and he said, yeah, Joe Williams is starting to frustrate me. He's the last one to line up. He doesn't show enthusiasm. And compared to him and Mostert, it's day and light different. You know, he's breaking off his one-on-one drill runs way too short. He's jogging off the sidelines when you got other guys giving it their all, full go, you know, full blast, full speed. So, you know, Joe Williams, I'm going to keep an eye on you, buddy. I hope you can, you know, I hope you can overcome this, and I hope this is just some, you know, some early little wear and tear you need to knock off. But I mean, like I said, this was some of the things that were being said about you last year and why you got put on IR.
Hey, go hard. One question,
a little overweight.
Go hard. One question though, before you go on. Do you maybe get the feeling that maybe Joe knows that he is not going to be the backup, and that maybe his attitude, and if that is the case, that's not a good attitude, but I got a feeling he knows he's not going to be able to beat out Matt Breida. So could he have given up, kind of?
You know, I hope not, Rombo, because like I said, I don't want him to humiliate our head coach. You know, he's jumping up on the table for this guy, man, and this guy, he, you know, like I said, to the naked eye, I know a lot of us fans are looking at his runs, and he made the touchdown and all that, but there's a lot of other things that factor into it, and how much you're putting into practice and you showing your effort. Okay, and then the last guy, I'm gonna get up out of here, but the last guy, the last time I came on the show, I talked about Sherm, and I got a lot of clap back noise. Oh, you're crazy, man! He's just recovering from his injury, this and that. And yeah, I understand that. You know, Sherm's never been a speed guy. You know, I brought that up. I understand that. And getting smoked by Marquise, that's like 97% of the cornerbacks in the league. I'm not taking too much of that. And even on the Pierre, I know Pierre's a little slow, but what bothers me the most is just how slower he looks. And I understand it's not full 100%, but how much more faster is he going to get? That dude looks super slow out there. And I said it before, AC over the top is going to be vital for Sherm sticking around for his full 3-year contract. Yeah. It's vital. So if we can imitate what the Seahawks brought to cover up Sherm's weaknesses with a good pass rush and a sideline-to-sideline middle free safety, then maybe Sherm can stick around for 3 years. But I see these younger, hungry guys like T. Moore and, you know, even an undrafted dude like McFadden or Mosley or somebody who really wants it, you know, and maybe knocking him off the squad a year or two from now. You know, I just don't see with how he's looking right now, still holding Pierre. I heard you talk about the interception he got on Pierre, but that arm bar in the middle of his cut, I mean, Sherm, that's a flag right there, buddy. I've seen it from the damn highlight reel. You arm barred him to get that interception. I mean, Sherm, that's been your game since you were with Seattle, man. I was never really too big on it.
Yeah, but go ahead. Remember what Steve Smith said when they sat down. Yep. He accused Sherm of holding as soon as he sat down.
The first thing, right? I mean, that's what Sherm's been known for, man. You know what I mean? I think Sherm really got his whole buzz after that championship when he did that, you know, the interception or whatever with Crabtree. When in the first place, I heard my guy Razor bring this up in the first place. That ball should have never even been thrown to Crabtree. Other than that, after that championship, Sherm was talked about. He was the best corner in the league. But prior to that, man, all I seen was a guy that was slow, that used to pull your jersey, and basically with a penalty could have been thrown every time he lined up against somebody. I mean, I'm hoping, like I said, I'm rooting for these guys, man.
Yeah, and they'll get better. They need a little more time. Sherm's got to build up that speed, though. You're right. Go hard. Tell you what, fam, you know I appreciate you getting in here. Looking for you tomorrow if you get some time.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Rambo.
Go ahead. Yeah, Sherman's speed, man. I don't know. I guess he'll pick it up, though. I'm thinking because he's just, you know. Hey, Ryan.
Hello.
Ryan. What's
I'm
up,
here.
Man?
I'm here. Hey, Rumble.
Yeah.
Yes. I was. Yeah.
Yeah. Go
Today,
on. Just sitting here talking about. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Today, I am the envy of all Niner fans. I was at the practice today.
All right. Tell us about
between 10 and 12. Oh man! All I gotta say, I don't even know where to start. All I gotta say is, yeah, Jimmy G, he's the real deal. He was just deadly accurate. he's been criticized, scrutinized for his deep ball, but after seeing that Richie James connection, his deep ball will connect. Needless to say, he has more than enough arm to stretch it downfield, but
I knew it.
He just needs a little bit more work.
Yeah. Timing.
It's just a work in progress.
About timing with the deep ball. You got to know who you're throwing the ball to. So,
exactly. Another thing is Jerick McKinnon. He is the real deal.
Out there embarrassing people.
He is scary good. Just to give you an idea how good this guy is, let me tell you how good he is. Okay,
please,
at the end of last season, Matt Breida, of course, eclipsed Carlos Hyde as the best running back. Jerick McKinnon, he makes Matt Breida look like nothing. I am not lying. I mean, the way you should have seen him run. You should have seen him run on the sideline. He was catching everything. The dude is lightning fast.
Yes.
He had a very long run down the sideline.
Mm-hmm.
He is just so explosive. It won't be, as far as our offensive weaponry, it won't be Goodwin. It won't be Garcon as our most valuable weapon. Jerick McKinnon, he is undoubtedly, as far as what I've heard and seen with my own two eyes, he is the weapon of choice. He is going to be, he is that. I have no doubt that he could eclipse 1,500 all-purpose yards this year. The dark horse, most underrated player so far, as you mentioned, is Aaron Burbridge. Yeah. I mean, you should have seen this reception that he made. I mean, the dude has leapability out of this world, and he's fast.
Mm-hmm. And people didn't know that about him.
I know. I'm telling you, man, he is not going down without a fight. He wants a roster spot, and he wants it bad. If I had to pick between him and James, so far from what I've seen and what I've heard, I got to go with Burbridge.
Oh, he looked that good. Because Richie's been looking good. They got to carry 7, Ryan. They got to do it. Right? Yeah.
I was 20 feet. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry. I lost you for a sec. Yeah, go.
Yeah, I said I was.
What did you just say?
I was only 20 feet away from Richard Sherman. I was lucky because, the practice field obviously has two 200-yard fields. And, of course, you have one side, which is the VIP section. That's where, the main scrimmage goes on between, the offensive defense, in front of the VIP section. And then I was on the general admission section, which is in the general admission field is where, they have the punters and the special teamers. And so towards the end of the practice, they had, I would say about a third of the people who were in general admission go into the middle of where the practice fields split to watch the scrimmage. And so I was one of the about 300 people that was able to go see, the end of the scrimmage between the offense and defense. So I was able to see, what was going on. And so that's how I was able to, give you these details. And, everything looked real good. Everything was real crisp. By seeing Adrian Colbert.
Let me ask you about one individual. This dude is so intriguing, man. Dante Pettis. Mm-hmm. What does it look like? Did you see him break any routes in front of you?
When I was down there to watch the main scrimmage, I didn't. He was making his catches like in the first period, like when they first started practicing. So I did see him from afar when they were in the VIP section. So only the people that were really close were able to see him. But I did see him make a couple catches, and he did get hit. He did get hit pretty good a couple times, and so he was. And so he didn't. He wasn't so much towards the end of where I was able to go see. It was mainly guys like I mentioned, Burbridge was on the field. Garcon was on the field a little bit. Oh yeah, Jared Selleck. He made he was very impressive today. He had a nice 20-yard catch. Yeah. He had some pretty good leapability. He did pretty good. And who else as far as offense is concerned? I think I may have summed it all up. But yeah, Pettis did he did look pretty good. But as far as receivers to go, outside of I would have liked to see more like Pierre Garçon. To be honest, he didn't really catch anything of note. But outside of Jonathan Goodwin, I have to say the most impressive receiver was Aaron Burbridge. I really do.
All right, good. Because we already know the other guys will be fine. Who is the other guys trying to make the roster? This is why the preseason game against Dallas. Now you add Burbridge to the mix, Richie James. You've got now Pettis and Kendrick Bourne. Who else? You got Stephen Dunbar. We want to go get a better look at him. Man, we got every last one of these guys are really a talent. They're very interesting talents. So you can't wait to see these guys. I didn't even mention the first stringers yet. This is crazy.
Yeah, it's going to come down to the final 2 weeks of the preseason and really get a really good grasp on who's going to make it and who's not going to make it. But Aldrick Robinson, I didn't hear too much of him.
Keep forgetting about him. But Ryan, we got to stop. I'll look for you tomorrow, and we'll get more results tomorrow as the who's who in camp as well. All right, fam. Appreciate you, Ryan.
All right, sounds great. All right, Michelle.
Yeah, this camp situation is getting crazy. It's going to get crazier, too, because the preseason games haven't even started yet. It's James time. Come on in, James.
Hey, what's up, Mr. Rombo? How you doing, sir?
Sound. Let's see, James.
Hello? Can you hear me better now?
That's a little better. Okay, because a little muffled. But sometimes it clears up with you. Go ahead.
Yeah, how about that? Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, it's sort of like back and forth. There's something you do, and it's really clear, and then there's something else. Go ahead and keep talking, though. Maybe it'll keep on clearing up.
When you call, usually I'm sitting close to one of my air conditions in my house, so
it's right. It's great. It's great right now. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I cut it off. That's why.
Okay. All right, James.
Yeah,
James, what's going on, man? Practice was crazy today again.
Yeah, listen, I've been telling you, and I think I'm hitting the nail on the head. One thing I do believe, that kid Julian Taylor is going to move somebody off that defensive line. I'm telling you. And if you had to ask me, I believe it might be Earl. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I just feel that way. I could be wrong now. If this hamstring happens to linger, and we're already starting.
James,
game 1 or 2.
James, you said Earl, though. You meant Eric, right?
Earl Mitchell. No, I meant Earl Mitchell.
No, but Earl plays more toward the inside. They've got two other guys who could play that. I think you might. Julian's 6'5", which makes him ideal to take Eric Armstead if Eric's still going to have them hamstring issues. You got Sheldon Day and DJ Jones. They got that extra 300 pounds. Right. But that's just me.
I could tell you, to me, I think that I just got a feeling this kid is going to upseat somebody, because when I looked at the tape, very rarely do you see a defensive player, that the offense decides run the ball away from him. Don't run it on that side that he's on. Mm-hmm. If he lines up to the right of the quarterback, run the play to the left. If he runs up to the left, it's vice versa. But they specifically ran away from this kid, and it just caught me wow, is he really that good? And then as I look closer to the tape, I could see that he's got all the attributes to possibly be one of the great ones one day if he stays healthy and continues to learn the craft, and possibly maybe even in the Hall of Fame. But at the end of the day, I'm loving.
And it's a seventh-round pick again. Another gem in the 7th round. So.
Another 7th-round pick. And the thing about it, it's I'm looking at, this situation that's happening in camp now. I think that I wouldn't say Pierre's a little sluggish because he's been away so long, but even today, that interception that Sherman came up with, in a regular game, it would have been PI. It would have been pass interference. with the arm bar right around him. You know, a referee would have called that, and Pierre's got to try to get out of them breaks a little quicker too.
Yeah.
But it was purely pass interference, is what I see. Okay, so
Rich will take exception to that. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, I know he'd probably tell me, hey, man, I wouldn't even give you a ticket to the game. That's okay. I can still buy my own ticket. I'm still going to watch you play as long as you wear darn and red and gold. But listen, man, that the guy from Jersey, great caller, and he said he
Richie
lives
Rich.
in Georgia now. Richie Rich.
Yeah.
And
Mel.
I'm looking at it like this.
Oh.
This team is so poised now, barring any setbacks, hopefully none, and no major injuries. I believe we get to the playoffs, we're going to the Super Bowl. I believe that. Listen, maybe it's a mystique with this football team from when I first started watching the San Francisco 49ers with Joe Montana, okay? And then Steve Young, and then Jeff Garcia and Elvis Grbac, and then Alex Smith and Colin Kaepernick. But I've never seen a player like Jimmy Garoppolo, man. And it all starts with that quarterback. It's a few players in the league that came in and had a little bit of time to learn their playbook and had basically backup players playing out there. We probably played, 8 different offensive linemen in them 5 games? And Jimmy Garoppolo was still able to light other teams up.
Yeah.
Had one team down there in Duval County right off of 295. Their players said it was the scheme, man.
Jalen is still wake up in the middle of the night screaming.
Yeah.
They're scheming us. They're scheming us, man. Jalen, wake up.
He wake up going to the bathroom late at night, man. That darn scheme, man. Who they think that is to run that kind of scheme on somebody, man? That's football 24/7. That's the way it's always been. You just gotta, if you're playing defense, you gotta be smart enough to figure out the X's and O's. And with Kyle Shanahan, you better be a real good defensive player to try to figure him out.
They don't. There's no players that sharp. Not on the field. Maybe the coach might figure it out on the sideline.
I got a feeling this year we may even go between 7 to 8 receivers, man. I believe it.
I
think Aldrick Robinson is gone, and I believe, if you ask me, Aldrick Robinson is gone, and I think that Raheem Mostert will be gone also.
Oh,
because if Burbridge can stay healthy through the preseason, that's basically the only job that Raheem Mostert has is special teams. And Aaron Burbridge is the number 1 special teams player in the NFL, basically. He's just
and a great receiver. James, we need to stop there, though. And
that's right. You know, so I mean, yeah. You going to be on tomorrow?
Oh, absolutely.
You sure now? It's Wednesday.
I know, right? Because I told you I'd be back the other day, and I missed. I apologize. Right. We will be back tomorrow, though. We got that little matter ironed out now. We cool.
Okay, no problem. Look, love what you do.
Thanks, James.
Love all that you do, Rombo. For you, you made football for this team and their fans and the Niner Empire, the Faithfuls and all that. Love what you do, and thanks be to what you do for us, man. And Niner Empire, Niner for life. Have a great evening.
You too, James. Appreciate you getting in here, too. Look for you tomorrow.
Yes, sir. All right, we'll see.
And the problem is, we got Rudy in here. I don't know. Rudy's our token Ram fan.
I got a nice pair of vice grips for Rudy. They won't be for his fingernails either.
Have a good night, Rudy. I mean, James, have a good night.
Yes, sir.
I'm watching his name on the screen. All right, James. Let's go to Naj. Naj is in.
Bumbo.
Yeah, Naj. What's up, fam?
What's up?
Man, we're sitting here trying to figure out, man, we got too many guys we don't want to cut this year. Normally, when Trent Baalke was around, we couldn't wait to get rid of half them dudes. And now we're thinking, oh, man, there must be a way we can keep this guy. There must be a way we can keep this one. Oh, no, we cannot lose this, dude. You know, we're doing this all up and down the lineup, Naj. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah, it's going to get harder and harder every year.
Phew, man.
It's going to get worse every year.
I just don't want to furnish teams like the Rams, or not the Rams, the Seahawks, people to pick up our players, Raiders. Dang it.
Oh, yeah. That's why. But who was it? Gohan that said Joe Williams wasn't hustling?
Yeah.
He wasn't getting to the line and stuff? Yeah, we got to cut him. I ain't going to be mad if we cut him if he's doing that.
Yeah. Because I don't believe Gohan made that up. He ain't the kind that does that. So if Joe's out there lagging and Mostert's hustling, man, Joe's in trouble.
Even though I like Joe better than Mostert, but yeah, we're going to have to get rid of him.
Yeah, you got to have some heart. Because, you know, if he doesn't play, would he become a locker room issue? I don't know. I mean, he's hard to say. I don't know what's going through his head right now. Something ain't right with Joe. I don't know what it is.
He quit football in college. We should have known something then when he ain't played football in college.
Yeah, you know, I don't know. His sister, he and his sister must have been really close. Because, yeah, he took that hard. I don't know if he's recovered.
Probably not.
Man.
But you heard Kyle Shanahan talk about our DNs?
Our who?
Our DNs, defensive ends.
Oh, yeah. Man, yeah. I tell you, Atachu, Cassius Marsh, those dudes. Solomon T.
Yes, sir.
And the defense is looking a lot different. He said he's happy with the rush. I said, don't give this team a rush. Yo.
They confident. That's why they making them better. They're confident.
Yeah. All they had to do is be in the same scheme for 2 years in a row. 49ers been starting a new defensive scheme every year. It's hard to go fast in a scheme, and you just learning it. Now let's see what happens.
Coaches.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to this. Notch?
You said what?
Yeah, no. I'm saying
I went off for a second.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this defense because see, if that defense holds teams to like 20 and under, you know, people joke about going 16-0. Ain't no team going to stop the 49ers from scoring over 20 points. Not with Jerick McKinnon, Marquise Goodwin, Matt Breida. I mean, this team has got some offensive weapons that are really serious. And Kittle?
You can name them all day.
Oh, man. The offense is lit. And with Jimmy G back there running it, that's automatically an unfair advantage right there. I love it.
Yes, sir. And I was about to say something. I believe if we make it to the playoffs, we can be any team in there.
Yeah.
Any team in the playoffs. If we make it, we can beat the Saints. I think the Saints going to be the hardest in the NFC.
Yes, because Drew Brees, there is no.
Yeah,
he's just like Jimmy. Ain't no defense going to stop him. So it'd be a shootout, you know. Can we win a shootout?
It'll be a shootout. Yeah. I'll send him.
Oh, I don't like shootouts because anything can happen in a shootout. It don't necessarily mean the best team wins. It means whoever had the ball last wins. That worries me. Dang.
I can see a shootout happening, and Richard Sherman doing what he did to us a few years ago.
Yeah, that's when he's at his best. You're right.
That'd be something.
Well, we shall see. But in the meantime, boy, Jerick McKinnon, man, that's a complete freak. You know what? This is his offense. People say he ain't no 4 down, he ain't no 3 down back. How you know, man? I mean, come on, man. You judge him on what happened in Minnesota. They may have mistreated him in Minnesota. So we're gonna see.
Just like how they mistreated Goodwin. People ain't think Goodwin's gonna be nobody. Came over here and shot.
Yep. Buffalo didn't know how to use Goodwin. Right.
At all.
You know? That's why they paid. That's why they paid Jerick, because they said everybody's, oh man, y'all overpaid for Jerick McKinnon, man. Y'all, you don't know what he's doing. Shut up. You ain't seen him play yet. So this is why they'll be quiet soon. Naj.
Now, what they saying about Breida?
I know, right?
They say anything about him? And training camp, he been doing anything?
Oh, Breida's he's been the most consistent runner. They put it like that. They say he's been the most consistent runner because Jerick McKinnon's doing a little bit of everything. He's not just running, but Breida is the runner. The personality and the roles are starting to form. Breida's going to be the guy they hand off to the running downs all the time, and McKinnon will too. But Breida's going to be the guy they depend on to run. They may use him the same way. It's going to be hard to see, but it's going to be a lot of speed. You see that move he put on Reuben Foster yesterday? I mean, that was the worst move. I thought they was going to have to tape his ankles up after that move. McKinnon dropped shoulder left. Reuben bit on it. Matt spent around to his right and was in the end zone before Reuben straightened up. Whoa! Oh! Dodge, we gotta go, fam. Let me see you tomorrow.
Back. All right.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I'll be on tomorrow.
I'm looking for you. All right, Dodge.
Bye.
Oh, yeah. If you don't, the clips, fam, are the ones to watch, man. Because some of the things that are going on in camp this year are just ridiculous, and it's usually the offensive player doing a number on the defensive guy. Hey, Kenny.
What's up, Rombo?
Hey. Kenny, man, you're in the car right now, huh? All right, everybody now roots for you to put that helmet on.
In the house.
That particular Kenny's just too much fun, man. Kenny, you're always fun, but the helmet Kenny is crazy.
It damn near ripped my ears off when I put it on. So.
You gotta get a pad in that area. But Kenny, what's going on, man? What'd you take in from practice today, man? Because you got Jerick McKinnon out there averaging 2 or 3 touchdowns a day, and maybe, I guess, double-digit catches if they throw the ball to him. He never seems to fail. And you got Marquise out there embarrassing defensive backs. And I'm telling you, man, hey, you're not a part of the Eric Armstead crew, right? I think it's just me, as a matter of fact.
No, not at all.
Just to make everybody laugh, Eric went down. God, Jesus, Eric, it's embarrassing.
Yeah, like he does that every year, man. Almost. So
I know.
The whole McKinnon thing. The McKinnon thing, man. I think that's up to our offensive line. That's why I wish, like you said earlier, I wish we'd hear more stuff about our offensive line because that's the key to our running game. You know, so
because how's he busted loose all the time?
Yeah, if our offensive line's doing that good, they need to tell us. You know what I mean? Let us know. So.
They should, right? Give them a little glory too, because I mean, we're hearing about McKinnon and Goodwin every day, and now Dante Pettis. Oh my God, give the offensive line a little bit of love. That's why McKinnon's having such a good time out there. I gotta think because he ain't doing that by himself. So yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Rombo, earlier, today's my first day off of the week, so we went to eat some big old fat bacon burgers, and we went to a Seahawk bar to eat. I had all my Niner gear on. I did it on purpose, so. But I had a couple conversations with some people in there, and man, they looked depressed. They looked shot down. I mean, they had nothing but good things to say about the Niners, and when you ask them about their team, man, you could tell they're just like they're dreading the future. They're dreading it.
Well, we had to go through it.
I left that place with a big old smile. Like, yeah.
Did you get a burger to go and wave at everybody as you leave?
Oh no! I sat there and drank for a little bit. So I had my burger. Oh yeah, I enjoyed it. They have Seahawk flags hanging around everywhere. So
the 12 flag.
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
You know what you should, just to make them feel better, Kenny? You should some NFL Network loves you guys. They got you guys picked second to win the second biggest odds to win the division. Why?
Hey, I asked. Go ahead.
I just don't understand how they come up with that. I mean, everybody left, but yet they're still supposed to be that kind of potent. Why? Yeah. I don't get it.
Hey, I asked the owner of the bar. I said, "Hey, is this a Seahawk bar?" And he goes, "Not necessarily." And I said, "So if I bring a Niner flag in, would you guys hang it up?" And he's, "Oh, sure." So, you know what's coming next.
Yeah. Are they getting ready? Because those Hawks fans, they got a thing about moving around. If you walk into that place another 3, 4, 5 months from now and see nothing but red outside, you can come and say, you know what, you guys, I'm telling you right now, this is cute, but you guys ought to be ashamed of yourselves, okay? Because this is really bad. You guys are famous for being bandwagon fans. This is outrageous. This used to be a Seahawk bar. What's going on here? I'd have to at least question it a little bit.
One thing I could say about the Niner fans up here in Oregon, we don't hide. We don't hide. We wear our colors everywhere we go. We put our stickers on the back of our cars. Man, they don't hide here, man.
Good.
We're out in the open. When you see a Niner fan, they're wearing their shit.
Yeah.
So
that's the way you're supposed to do. You switching?
Hey, man, I want to make a comment about Garoppolo's deep ball, man.
Good.
I just want to remind everybody of a very well-placed deep ball last year that was thrown to one of our running backs who's no longer on the team. And it was so catchable, and he missed it, man. And it was a touchdown pass.
Yeah.
And
that's why he's in Cleveland. I really think Kyle made his mind up that day. He looked really pissed on the sideline. You know how Kyle is. He didn't get mad like he gets mad with the officials, but you can see he was not satisfied with that play.
Yeah. So anybody worried about Garoppolo's deep ball, man, that should be a reinforcement right there. Go back and look at that game, and he chucked that ball way high and on the money. So
it's going to get better too. As more he gets used to his guys, the better that's going to get. Because I've seen Garoppolo hit that Arizona game. It's like Rayson and I talked about yesterday. Watch the Arizona game. Watch both games that he played for Tom Brady. And you'll see that he can definitely get the ball downfield. He just has to know who he's throwing to and what he's supposed to do to get it to him. So,
yep.
But,
man.
Yeah.
If you guys like Rombo like I like Rombo, share this after you get done watching it, man. Put it on your Facebook, put it on your Instagram, put it on your Twitter. Share it, man. Let everybody know who Rombo is. Let's start representing Rombo. And hit that like she says. And 13-3 because we got Jimmy G. 13-3 because we got Jimmy G.
Get
Hit Squad, Not Out Fan Club, Rombo Sports, best in the business. I'm out. Later, Rombo. Love you, man.
Hey, fam. Love you right back. See you tomorrow, Kenny.
All right, man.
Oh, man. Hey, and let's go out to the Garden State, where Mel has dropped the weights for a few minutes, and he's on the cardio machine. This is why Mel is who he is. He's on the cardio machine right now, and he's ready to talk. Mel!
Indeed. My man, what's going on, Rombo? How you feeling today, my brother?
Oh, man, Mel. I'm starting to fall in love. You know, every year I have my players that I like, the new guys coming in, and Dante Pettis is an absolute maniac, man. The dude is a complete freak. He even likes cats. He's out there embarrassing defensive backs right and left. The backs that he don't embarrass. Marquise Goodwin's embarrassing. I'm laughing because there are guys out there that if I'm on that team and I know the guy's getting called up to go up against these dudes, I find my way to the back of the line, especially when the crowd is out there. It's embarrassing, Mel. And
indeed. Yeah. Yep. There's a few things I want to say. Well, first of all, I just want to, as always, thank you for having me, man. And I feel like it's been a while. I usually call, for a while I was calling like every day or every other day, but it's been a little bit. And secondly,
we missed you too, Mel. I knew you was going.
Oh yes, sir. Secondly, as the gentleman just said, man, look, we gotta get you out there for real. So share on all your social media and everything. Actually, right now as we speak, there's a young lady listener by the name of Janelle who I'm going to put her on a Niner Nation train, man. So she's listening right now. I believe she's an Eagles fan or whatever, but we grew up together. So,
Mel,
we're going to get you as many listeners as possible.
Hi, Janelle. Mel, it's Niner Empire train. Okay.
True indeed. My bad. It's almost midnight out here in Jersey. I'm a little bit tired.
It's okay.
There's a couple things that I want to address right now. And being a campus starter, and a lot of it is being filmed, so everybody wants to break it down and analyze it. Mm-hmm. First of all, the deep ball during the drill from Garoppolo to Marquise Goodwin over Richard Sherman. There have been a lot of people panicking about that. First of all, I've seen, and these are our fans. I'm not talking about other teams.
Oh, I know.
They were panicking, saying that Jimmy G threw a bad ball to Marquise Goodwin because that should have been sixth, and Marquise should have, if Jimmy G would have laid it out there like he was supposed to, Keith wouldn't have caught the ball and gone out of bounds. So let me give you guys who are saying that, guys and girls, a little bit of assurance. This is a drill that they're doing, and while the drill is one-on-one, once we get to game situations, it's not going to be one-on-one. So when Marquise toasts and torches whatever cornerback is covering him, there's going to be a safety over the top. So Jimmy G placed that ball exactly where it needed to be because he threw it as though there's a safety on the top. And if he just throws it out there, it could look like a touchdown, but a safety is going to get to it. So that's number one. Number two, people are panicking about what Marquise Goodwin did to Richard Sherman. So, first of all, Marquise Goodwin is doing that to any quarterback in the league, and I don't care who it is. Do you understand how fast that guy is? That's number one. Number two, Richard Sherman is very cerebral, man. He's a thinker. He plays chess. It's a chess match. That play happened in an open practice where everybody was there to see it. So I believe that he was playing possum. He's trying to make it seem like he genuinely lost a step, or he's out of shape, or that he lost it. He doesn't have the mojo anymore. So in the beginning of the season, people who have that idea, they're going to attack him. So that one video alone right there just earned Richard Sherman 3 interceptions. So
I thought that with myself. I have. I said, Sherm walking around acting like he was limping earlier, a few weeks ago. All of a sudden, now he's dropped a step back, and it may be working. People go test him to start the game off in Minnesota.
Absolutely. And he's trying to get his footing back and, just get back in playing shape. Look at that video again. Richard Sherman is known for his ability as a strong bump and run press cover guy.
Yeah.
He did not even attempt to touch Marquise Goodwin. Like, not at all. So he wasn't even trying to, hone his bump and run skills. He already has those. He's just trying to get his footing back.
Yep.
And number two, this isn't Marquise Goodwin from last year or Marquise Goodwin from the Bills, where he was just a fast dude that was a deep threat, basically. That's the difference between the way the Bills used him and the way a genius like Kyle Shanahan is going to use him. He utilizes people from their strengths. So and he knows how to improve their weaknesses. So with Marquise Goodwin on the Bills and even some of last year, he wasn't known as quite the best route runner, but he had the Jets. So this whole offseason and even starting last year, they started working on him with this route running. And I don't know if people understand how big that is, but he's not just a threat that just runs, fly routes all day.
Not anymore.
He now knows how. Right. He now knows how to run. He's getting better at the whole route tree, period. So whereas back, last year when he was with the Bills, guys didn't have to really respect anything except the fly route. So now the fact that he can run any route, they have to respect every step that man takes. Whereas they didn't have to do that. They could just play him. They could just play him basically from the deep ball. So they have to respect him. So if you look at that fake that he did to Sherman in the beginning, he faked it like he was about to run a slant or a 15-yard dig or a shallow cross. And Sherman had to respect that.
And remember last year when he did that to Rashard Robinson? Rashard was talking like he was going to do something with him. And all of a sudden they got into camp. That was so bad. Mel, we're out of time. We're going to go.
All right, my brother.
And I'll look for you tomorrow, okay? Yeah.
Gotcha.
Good to hear from you,
tomorrow,
Mel.
my brother.
All right, Phil.
You too.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Gone.
Yeah. There's Mel. Mel's back in the fold. And, say hi to Janelle. Hey, it's the Rod.
Finally, the Rod has come back to Rumble Live. Bring me in, Rumbo.
Yes, got it. Niner. I need a timer on mine too. I want to see if I can keep up with who was that at the beginning of the program. Let me see if I can do an 8.2. And Niner. Woo! 15 flat.
Now that's that damn introduction, baby. What's going on, Rumbo?
Hey, Rod! I'm telling you, man, the team is freaking me out, man, because I'm seeing things I did not. Burbage is doing things I didn't even know he was capable of. We're finding out Jerick McKinnon cannot be contained. Marquise Goodwin's out there embarrassing folks on a daily basis, not just every now and then. And I'm telling you, I just George Kittle. I mean, you're looking at the new tight end came in today. He did a job. We've got his name already, but everybody's starting to know if you're going to be on this team, you're going to be on this team to help us win. If you're dead weight, you go say goodbye in a few weeks and go help them other teams lose. I love what's going on in Santa Clara. Oh, man.
Yeah, man. Me too, man. I tell you what, seeing that, I saw the same clip that you was talking about of Reuben Foster getting shook, man. Wow. Right?
Oh, Reuben. I would have stood up, walked over to the locker room, and I left a note in the locker room. When the coach get in there, coach, you know, I can't, they was filming that. I'll come back tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, what about Pierre Garçon's move on Sherman, man?
Ooh. Man. Sherman could be playing, you know, just like who was that just on the phone? Mel just said, Sherman could be faking because he can play when he wants to. He did today. So we'll see.
Yeah. Hey, I guess it could go either way. It looked good that Pierre Garçon looked like he got his explosiveness or at least is almost there.
Mm-hmm.
And Richard Sherman being able to, you know, actually suit up and play with full pad.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it's a win-win situation.
Yeah, because they got a whole month to go, right? They'll be okay. They just need to look good in shape.
Yeah. I tell you what, man. What about these fast-ass receivers we got, man?
Man.
Well, my bad. Just the speed on the team.
Period. You know? But look at Pettis. When he runs a route, you know, Pettis is kind of dude, you got to play off of him. He doesn't look like you should, but if you run with Pettis, that's exactly what he wants you to do. He is going to leave you at some point standing there all by yourself. Oh, it's going to be ugly, too, because, man, he's got that one step where there's a wiggle.
What, 5'11", 6 feet?
Yeah, somewhere around there. He's kind of tall, actually, for the kind of movements he does. He's about 5'11" at least.
Yeah. Man, I'm just excited to see how these defenses are going to react. So, Marquise Goodwin, Dante Pettis, freaking Jerick McKinnon, possibly Matt Breida, on the field at the same time. Yeah, man.
That makes a bigger mess.
That's going to be something else. Right.
Oh, quick. All of them. They run these razor-sharp routes and moving at a high speed. Rod, there ain't no defense for that. There really isn't. You can take one guy out, good for you. There's 4 other guys Jimmy could go to. Now what you gonna do? Oh, I love it.
Right.
This offense is gonna be, Kyle's building a machine. Not an offense, this is a machine. Oh.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I got to check brick by brick when I got off the phone with you, man.
Oh, you'll love it.
Have you seen it yet?
Yeah, I loved it. You know, there's something about watching them dudes clowning, man, when they ain't on the field. You're gonna get a kick out of first. What's the big guy off the edge? Dakota Watson, hilarious. Joe and McGlinchey get loose, and the star. Oh no, that was another show. But yeah, wait, I'm thinking of the wrong show. I'm thinking about what happened this morning when they was covering. And they had Mr. Steve Smith on there, Steve Smith Sr. That dude is hilarious, Rod. I didn't know he was that funny. Steve Smith Sr. is hilarious.
Hey, he picked us from worst to first though. I watched that. That's it,
Yeah.
man. He picked us worst to first.
Yeah.
So
Let's see
I
what's
mean, that's pretty spectacular, man. I
Mm.
mean, it's just good to hear another former Pro Bowler make a suggestion that it's a possibility that these guys right here are good enough to beat the guys that's supposed to be champs on paper. You know.
Mm.
I mean, those same ass.
Go ahead.
What's that shit? Huh? Same ass. Oh yeah, same ass. Sorry ass rain. Yeah.
Oh, they've embarrassed the city. They've embarrassed us.
Yeah, man.
An embarrassment.
Oh man, I got a throwback moment for you. You remember that time that old ass Everett was on Ron Burning? And Ron kept calling him Chris Everett.
And he got mad. And
yeah.
Rome is a roast guy. If he thinks he's pissing you off, he'll go to extreme. And he did. Everett's he's lucky to go.
Yeah, man. Chris Everett didn't like that, man.
Well, if the shoe fits, if it's not true, it shouldn't have bothered him.
Right.
Ron, I'm gonna go, man. I'll be looking for you tomorrow, okay?
All right. But before I go, count down.
Ron, you gonna do one tonight? I'm gonna 3, 2, 1. Ron,
what does the judge say, Rumbo?
I was impressed, Ron. You even added an explosion at the end. All right, Ron. I'll see you tomorrow, fam.
Take it easy, Rumbo.
Let me take him out.
No doubt, man.
Niners! Ron!
Ooh, put some acapella on it. All right, Rumbo, take it easy, man.
You too, fam. Oh, and we go to, and it's that time again. Bring out the 4 wings and rice. It's Yamin. Oh, Yamin, we ain't got any sound on you tonight, man. Yamin, I got no sound. Yamin.
Hello?
Hey, Yamin, whatever you just hit, that was what you needed to hit. Now I can hear you.
Yeah, because I'm on draw right now. Like, Rambo was good with you. Niner Empire was good.
I tell you what, Yamin, it's getting good, and it's just getting better, too. I mean, on a daily basis, Yamin, the boys are starting to cook. Cooking!
Uh-oh.
Oh! Even the defense is coming around.
Rambo, I need to speak to the 49ers team, right?
Okay.
I'm saying
you call the office again.
Rambo Sports. They need to call up here and show some love. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because Rambo, you be holding the fork down. And I know somebody on the 90 team got the Rambo app. So, they need to call and, show love. Show love and support. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
We ain't quite right. You know what I'm saying?
And we will give them a 1-year subscription, not subscription, but 1-year coupon. They can go into any restaurant that Yamin goes to and get that 4 wings and fried rice. All you want. 3 or 4 servings, that's okay. That's 12 wings and 3 bowls.
12 wings and 3 bowls early. Rambo, don't forget about the steak rolls. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And what's the name of that fish that you like to give?
Hold on. The fish?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was for Seattle. The tilapia fish. You know what I'm saying? That's for Seattle. I mean, they be out there eating, tilapia sandwiches. You know what I'm saying?
It's hard to catch tilapias. You know, some parts of the year they just don't bite. So, you know, that's a rare fish. Right. Hey, yeah, I mean, you know what? Nobody's talking about Jimmy G throwing the ball deep now. That's gotten quieted down. Some people still saying a little bit, but not much. And you got Jared McKinnon out there looking like an all-pro running back already. And it ain't about our defense, because our defense is not that bad. So I'm telling you, man, I mean, we got some things coming up.
Hey, Rombo, I heard a couple callers earlier. Salute to Mr. James. You know what I'm saying? I think no, I ain't gonna think.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this. Like, you know what I'm saying? If Antoine Bolden, it's gonna take you some time. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put Victor Bolden on the offensive squad. You know what I'm saying?
Wait.
You know what I mean? And this from Yami. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You got Victor Bolden, Trent Taylor, Goodwin. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, you got Trent Taylor, Victor Bolden, and who else?
You know what I mean? George Kittles. You know what I'm saying? And Antoine Bolden. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm putting Victor Bolden. Like, you know what I mean? Because Victor Bolden went through the same shit Joe Williams went through. And you know what I mean? We're going to give Victor Bolden a chance. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, he might be the tag in. Like, he might be another tag in for the 49ers. You know what I'm saying?
Baby. I'm worried about him, though. They stole his helmet yesterday, or Sunday. So Victor's out there with no helmet on. It's a very dangerous situation.
Well, like Victor Bolden, you gotta go in there and check somebody. If don't nobody know nothing, you gotta check the head honcho, the general. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody gonna say they don't know. All right, you right. I'm gonna check the general. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. Well, this team is gonna be all right. I mean, the thing is, we got the best quarterback, young quarterback in the league, no doubt about it.
Jimmy Guida.
And they surrounded him with some freaks, complete freaks. That's going to do a lot of offensive damage. If the defense is ready to play, this team is going to hurt somebody.
Rombo, can you imagine? Victor Bolden with Goodwin, and they be on the sprint route. And you know what I'm saying? Like a song, he get better. And George Kittles too. And Kendrick Boyd, Niner Empire, they ain't fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna run the West. You know what I mean? I'm tired of these, Seattle, tilapia fish. You know what I mean? Tilapia sandwich. And salute to the Arizona sandpaper and the LA can of spam. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, spam, because they're fake. That should be the action. Well, no, like Hawks are not fake. They're just beat up. We got to go, Yamin. I tell you what, man. Come on back tomorrow, man, because it's a day without Yamin just don't make no sense, fam. So we'll see you tomorrow.
Listen, Rombo, you know what I'm saying? I love you, Rombo. You know what I mean? Continue to do your thing. I love you, Rombo. You know what I mean? Salute the MC Niner. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the Niner Empire. I'm out. Yeah. Rombo, you know take it from here, Rombo, one time.
Niners!
And y'all better respect that shit. Y'all better respect that shit. I'm out. Hey, Rombo.
Yeah. Hey, and that's Raymond out in VA. Man, we was late tonight, too, for the East Coast, man. I'm going to try to get better tomorrow. We had a problem tonight. Raymond!
What's up, Rombo? How you living, man?
Oh, Raymond, man, I'm every day, these reports coming out of camp, man, every time I read them, I get crazy. We picked up a new tight end. All the cornerbacks is out there putting on shows at some point in the day. Raymond, you know what I was crying about when I was saying the defense is beating up the offense and the offense is beating up the defense? There was a balance of ass whoopings out there today. You know, I said, this is what I wanted. That's exactly what I want to see. Yes.
Yep, that's what I want to see. I want to see week 1. I keep telling you, man. As a word of my boy Allen Iverson, what he say? Practice.
This is practice.
Practice.
I'm talking about practice.
Y'all talking about practice. Y'all talking about practice, huh? We ain't even talking about the game. We ain't even talking about the game. Y'all talking about practice.
So you're right.
Hey, Rombo, though, man. Shout out to Night of Empire, man. We out here tonight. I'm fired up, man. I stay fired up, man. I can't wait. We have a little fantasy draft for all the fantasy players in the Empire that wants to bring all these crazy wide receivers and stuff. We got a fantasy draft in my office. I got the 3rd pick. Man, I'm thinking about drafting Garoppolo number 1, but that would be dumb. So I ain't going to do that because, you know, people don't pick the quarterbacks in the first round of fantasy because this is fantasy.
Yeah, exactly.
But
you need a point.
Yeah, that got me a little fired up about football in general by that coming out today at my job. So that should be good. Hey, man, that dude, y'all mean, man, he the funniest dude ever, man. I swear to God, man. I be over here dying laughing, man. That shit be killing me, man.
Oh, man.
Oh,
I
my
tell you,
God, man. He's the man, man. Tell him shout out, man. Him, Nighthawk, man, you know. They be having me going, man. Y'all, I love the Empire, man. But guess what? The Empire strikes back, man, like Star Wars, man. It's our turn, man. We coming. We coming.
Windows opening wider and wider. I love it.
Yeah. They could play around in practice. You know, this ain't serious right now. You know, said Richard Sherman get the pass interference. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention, man. I'm waiting for week 1.
But he does it so well, Raymond. You know, I hope he teaches. He does that so well. I hope he teaches our guys that technique. I always hated it because I know Pete Carroll's one teaches them how to do that a long time ago. But if he can teach our guys how to do that and get away with it like he does, I'm gonna commend him on it. You know what? Now that it's on our side, do it.
Kilo already gave respect to Richard Sherman, right? He said he liked Richard Sherman, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's his main mentor.
All right. So we good. We got the length over there. That's the only thing I'm worried about is defense. I ain't worried about $137 million. We already in on that. We don't even have to worry. What are you worried for? You already gave them the money, so we don't need to worry about that side. We need to stop even worry about that. We need to worry about that defense.
McKinnon. And Jerick McKinnon is that offense is designed for him, apparently. Good Lord.
Man. Man, what's up with this defense, man? I ain't worried about $137 million.
Hey,
I ain't worried about him, man. That man better do his thing. He needs to worry about him. He needs to worry about them reads that he making. You know?
It's true. And remember, you know, I was worried about the pass rush. The pass rush is getting good grades all of a sudden. I knew it. Second year, that's all they needed to be in the same defense. Oh.
Yeah, that's the good stuff we need to talk about. What about Akichu, the guy on the edge? I want to see what he can do.
I heard he looked good today.
I want to see
him and Cassius.
I want to see what Fred Warner could do.
Oh, Fred?
I'm serious, Rombo. I swear, I promise, man. Man, look, man. Rombo, all right, man. I know you got limited time, right? But this is my logic, man. And you got to watch the NFL, man. They just paid Todd Gurley all his money. You know why? Because he could catch the ball out the backfield. That's why. Because he's a dynamic running back. The NFL is going pass happy. I keep telling you that. That's why I want to see Fred Warner, what he going to do. Because they just paid Todd Gurley, LaDavian Bell about to get all his money because of that. Because they could catch the ball out the backfield, man. It ain't because they Brandon Jacobs. It ain't because they Brandon Jacobs running up the gut, blowing people over. Ezekiel Elliott got his money because he could catch the ball. We got a running back that can catch the ball out the backfield. I don't even talk about him because I don't want the world to know about him yet. You know, we got one, too. We got a couple of them that got some speed. That's what the NFL is turning into, a pass-happy league. You got the referees throwing penalties on every play. You can't touch the wide receivers. I keep telling people if Jerry Rice could play in these rules. That's all I want to say.
He even said
That's what I keep telling people. I keep saying the same thing, man. You know, the ball's flying around. Yeah, they run, but that's old school football, man. These rules is turning away from that. They tired of the concussions. They even got the new running back rule now, so they can't bowl people over with their head. They got to watch how they, use their helmet as a weapon on offense too. Like, come on, man. It's pass happy. They like the passing because they like the touchdowns. That's why Tom Brady go to the beach and take his shirt off and look like somebody's grandfather, but he's the best quarterback winning MVP.
Not a muscle one.
He can't even move. He's the slowest guy because he can throw the football, man. You can't deny his arm.
That's a natural talent.
You can't deny Aaron Rodgers' arm. So here comes Garoppolo. We just gave him that bread. Bill Belichick was arguing over him. So they fighting in New England over this kid. So he must have some kind of sense. This is the highest draft pick Bill Belichick ever pick a quarterback, so we in good shape. We gave him the money. Jimmy G gonna ball out. Our defense need to step up. I want to see my linebackers running with these tight ends and these running backs coming out the backfield. They need to hear me on that, man, because they're gonna run the ball. Yes, of course they're gonna run the ball, Rombo. Of course, but it's not about the running backs no more. It's not about the real. Look at the guy in Atlanta. Freeman.
Was it Raymond? Remember, we got to cut it because we're filled
up.
Yeah,
I know. I want to see linebacker.
Where's that coming from? Raymond, is that
your
house?
That sound like a replay or something.
Okay.
That sound like a No, I don't got nothing on. Okay. I ain't watching nothing. Somebody else trying to butt in or something.
All right. But Raymond, anyway,
I'm just telling you, Rombo, they pass happy now in the NFL. So our secondary and our linebackers need to be ready. And we got Fred Warner because they paying attention too. The Niners paying attention. That's why they drafted him. You told me he faster than Ruben. So go. Todd Gurley going to have problems coming out the backfield when Fred Warner on his ass or Ruben. That's what I want to see.
Same here.
I'm telling you, man. You watch and keep seeing.
Yeah, I know it. I can't wait. That's why you got him. All right, Raymond. Look for tomorrow, fam.
The rules is designed for the quarterbacks, man, in the offense, in the pass. All right. See y'all later, man.
All right, fam.
Go Niners, man. Shout out Hart Foundation, man.
Yeah. All right, Raymond. All
right.
And let's go. Hey, Lee.
Yo, what up, Big Rombo?
Lee.
Hey.
Man, I tell you, Lee. And I saw a note from you earlier, and I just realized you're right. They're talking about everybody. Today they talk about Buckner looking good. A few days they talked about Solomon Thomas looking good. Tachu, Cassius Marsh. They never say a word one, except for Joshua Garnett struggling. They never say anything about the offensive line. Interesting.
Yeah, Rombo, well, that's my biggest worry at the moment. Like, obviously, it's only early. We still got preseason, so we can work on a bit of chemistry, and hopefully, the O-line starts showing a lot better than what they're showing in practice. I heard today they had a bit of a struggle.
Did they?
I heard, I heard Defo was just tearing everyone apart.
Right.
He got through Staley.
He was having his
day. He got through, Lakin Tomlinson?
That was past, he was coming across the left side?
Yeah, and also Sheldon Day had a big day. I'm hoping a lot of Niner fans I've talked to, they want to see him ahead of Aaron Mitchell. Apparently he was just terrorizing Lakin Tomlinson as well, Rombo. So, yeah.
Those are the guys.
Good for an interior D-line.
Yeah, that's strange because those are the guys supposed to be doing well. If you're going to pulverize the 49ers, it's supposed to be on the other side where McGlinchey and whomever's over there now. Who's standing next to McGlinchey now? Garnett's not there.
That's the biggest worry.
Cooper's still...
Me, it's that right side, eh?
Yeah. So that's kind of strange. If they're going past Staley and Thomason, we got a big problem.
Yeah, but hopefully Cooper's there starting week one. Otherwise, when we come up against like Minnesota, if our O-line's not ready, they were going to face a lot of trouble, especially with their pass rush, So that's one of their biggest strengths in that team is that D-line. So hopefully Cooper's ready to go week one. That'll be a bit more surety because otherwise we're going to have to go with probably Pearson, Rombo, Pearson and McGlinchey.
Yeah.
On that one side, that right side.
That's not good.
Yeah, and apparently Pearson had a real bad day as well today. Apparently he was getting beaten by Solomon, like Solomon was tearing him apart. So, that's a bit of a worry.
Yeah, it is.
I heard Who was it? Someone was. Oh yeah, Sheldon Day was beating Richburg as well, Rombo. He was putting it on.
Ooh, yeah, because I did hear about Sheldon Day having a good
and
day.
And also Lakin Tomlinson, yeah. So that interior D-line is looking real good with him and Defo, because Defo, no one could really stop him. So it worries me a little bit. Apparently McGlinchey was having a bit of trouble again with Cassius Marsh.
Yeah, that's...
So,
McGlinchey's,
hopefully
he's still got to learn some things. Just coming over, that segue, it may not be quite smooth. But, they've got a month. So I'm thinking maybe things will get a little stronger between now and the end of the month. Person, I don't know, though. I think he's as good. I think he hit a ceiling already. That's concerning.
Yeah, they reckon he's better as a center, too, than a guard. So, but apparently that's why we got him, because he can cover both positions. So if anything happens, cross your fingers it doesn't. So, so apart from the O-line, everything else looks good. Our receivers, our running backs, on that side of things, it's looking good. I think our run blocking should be improved than it was last year.
Yeah.
It's just the defending the pass rush. We're not sure yet, so we'll get to see a bit more when we get to preseason.
Yeah. The Vikings have the same trouble,
apart from that, yeah. And I heard Raymond was just talking about the linebackers. They're looking good. Warner, Foster, hopefully Malcolm Smith comes back good this year. Hopefully he doesn't have any injuries as well, because we missed him last year. So I think our linebackers should be much improved going into the season.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Who do you think week one with Foster out gets the job?
Oh, I guess they're going to go with the guy they think has the best experience. Malcolm Smith, I guess, is going to be the Mike. I wish after preseason they have more confidence. Let Malcolm stay over there on the weak side where he does his best work. And go ahead and trust Fred to handle the mic. He's a pretty good guy.
I hope Fred has a good preseason and pushes and gets that spot, especially those first 2 weeks we were out at Foster.
Yeah.
When we were without him. So, yeah, hoping that happens. Also, I heard that, there's a lot of talk about Sherman, about him getting burned from the other day and then again today. But the thing is with him, he's just had 2 operations on both legs, and Achilles, that's, it takes a bit of time where you get your feet back and a bit of speed. So I wouldn't worry. I think he's going to be fine by the time the season starts. He's just shaking off a bit of rust at the moment.
That's what I think.
So I'm not too worried about Sherm.
I agree. Because you got to figure he's got to get his legs back. It's the first time he put on pads. He went out in week 9 last year, so he needs a little bit of time to readjust and get back into shape as far as running with pads on. So no need to be concerned with that.
Yeah, and even when we do come up against those faster receivers, we've got other guys that can cover them too. There's Akilo, Tavarius Moore. He's got a lot of speed. Guys, even DJ Reed is quick. So yeah, I'm not too worried. I think we've got a lot of depth there into his corner. K1 as well. Yeah. So yeah, I think we're going to be fine in that area.
I'm not worried about that anyway. Because you heard about AC making a great play today, right? And Kyle Shanahan giving him all the glory in the world. That's how you anticipate. That's how you analyze. That's how you I loved it. So he's ready.
Yeah, he's one of the guys I think will have a huge year this year. I think he's rookie last year, 7th round pick, and look how good he ended up turning out to be. I think he's going to have a big year this year, Rombo.
Unbelievable.
I think he's going to be good for us.
Lee, we're going to stop. Jay, I'll look for you tomorrow, and we'll continue with more. Because there's going to be more coming out of camp tomorrow. It gets better every day. Oh,
yeah, for sure. Thanks, Rombo. Shout out to the Empire and all the Hit Squad.
Thank you, Lee.
Peace, Rombo.
All right, bro. Have a good night. And we zoom out to the East Coast, and it seems it's Jay.
Rambo.
Who is this?
This is Jay.
I just read your name. I don't know why I said Jay. I'm sorry. Hey, Jay, what's up?
What's going on?
Man, we're sitting there going over the dynamic 49ers. The 49ers who have suddenly morphed into an offensive machine with the defense catching up. I mean, it's a good thing right now. I can't wait till at the end of the week, Jay, we'll be able to determine just how good this defense is, because they're going to have to shut the offense down at least here and there sometimes. I understand it was kind of equal today, so they're getting there. They're getting there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the whole team getting ready. They just getting started. Just getting their feet wet.
I cannot.
There ain't nobody worried about Sherman.
Oh, man.
Sherman done set out half a year. And he had surgery, like my man was saying, so he good.
Yeah. I tell you, Jerick McKinnon, too, I'm finding it more and more intriguing. Everybody else does what they do. Him and Marquise Goodwin, though, you can depend on them every day killing people.
Oh, yeah. That speed is deadly. Can't do nothing with it.
Nothing you can do.
And Jerry McKinnon, he going to get 1,000 yards rushing. I don't know what everybody thinking, talking about 800. Come on, man. He got 16 games. If he stay healthy, he going to get 1,000 yards rushing.
I'm telling you, what's that fool on the NFL Network? Mr. Hall of Fame, Terrell Davis. He'll get 400 yards. He's going to do most of his damage. Otherwise, Terrell, 400 yards? Terrell, you played the same system. Did you get 400 yards? He can run faster than you can. Oh. Dang.
And just imagine, they going to be scared of him coming out the flats for a pass or a swing route. So that's going to open up more holes up the middle.
See, and that's what's going to make that pass game ridiculous. I can already see this. There's so many routes you can have. Trent Taylor's going to eat like crazy. Oh, my God. Coming through the slot is going to be ridiculous. If you bite there, and Jimmy G, the way he processes when he sees that field, he's going downfield. There's all kind of options that are available on every play just about when you got that kind of speed.
Yeah. And Jimmy, the quarterback, will pick you apart. He go to everybody in his arsenal. He don't lock into one receiver. Right. He go to everyone.
You can't get a beat on him. You can't get a rhythm. You can't anticipate. He'll kill you. And Kyle will kill you too because he's calling the play.
Oh yeah, that's what Kyle did. Look at our offense. Unless it's, you take off the 5 linemen, everybody else that comes on that field is a weapon.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Every last guy.
Everybody. And the backups too.
Yeah, exactly.
When the last time we could say that?
Never.
Every position. Tight end, we got two good tight ends, about 7 receivers, three or 4 running backs, and we got the fullback.
Right. And he's one of the scariest ones. This team.
Oh man.
Oh man.
They might break some records. They'll do way better than Atlanta did.
Wouldn't that be amazing? It's possible. Maybe not yet, but that record could get broken next year because Atlanta's team is 7th best production in NFL history. With the way Kyle's got this team assembled now, they may be able to score even more points than that. I don't care if Atlanta did have Julio. This is another scheme on another level. Loving it.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. And Kyle already see it. I bet Kyle go home and just was like, yeah, he just be smiling.
Mm-hmm.
Just be scheming up new plays, new ideas to do with everyone.
He can't let them see it on the field, though. He's got to make them stay serious. But you're right. I bet Kyle goes home, probably making all kinds, just in the mirror. Yes! Yes! Yeah, this is a team I've been dreaming about for years. Wife knocks on the door. Kyle, you okay? Yeah, I'm all right. I'm coming out.
and you see him now. And you see him now that he sees his D-line getting some pressure. Oh man, I'm making him even happier right there. We already know what that D-line, that whole defense can do. And Cobra flying around.
Oh
man, that's what we needed.
So much potential. Jay, we gotta go. It seems like everybody wants to say something tonight. I'm gonna tell you what, man. I'm gonna look for you tomorrow. I'm gonna get some time, huh?
All right, Rambo. I got one more thing to say because I ain't that comment on Jimmy G, but I know him and Kyle at home sitting around chilling, laughing about it because you know both of them like Lil Wayne, so I already know what they listening to.
and guess who else is at home listening to Lil Wayne? Jay, kick back, fam. I'm going to see you tomorrow. We got to go.
All right. Have a good one, Rambo.
I love it. All right, fam. Jay, I think you just broke my record. Okay, I'm gonna ask that challenge. I believe you just went over 15 seconds. All right.
All right. Good night.
Good night, Jay. I'm serious. I think you went over 15. I wasn't timing it. I just felt it. Anyway, hey, Darnell.
Rombo, it's JD, man.
JD? Hey, JD.
Yeah, man.
What's up, man?
You got the caller ID on my number, Rombo. What's going on, my man?
Yeah, no, I don't know how that happened. It says you're no. JD, dude, come on in, man. What do you think? Hey, you were at practice the other day. We weren't on that day, unfortunately, due to some strange things. But so how did it go?
Yeah, I was at practice Sunday, man. I got home and I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna call into Rombo, tell him what I saw." And then you didn't do a show, and I was like, killing me! You're killing me, Rombo." But glad you're back on, my man.
Thanks.
I'll give you the cliff notes, I guess, from what I saw on Sunday.
Right.
Well, people are bashing Joe Williams first off about his effort and whatnot. I didn't see that on Sunday. Every time Joe Williams runs the ball, he's keeping his legs moving when he hits the pile, and he's wrapped up and they blow the whistle. He's still fighting through everything. He's putting in the effort. So I'm not sure what other people are seeing. Maybe it's, the day I was there, he was putting in the effort. That's what I saw.
Okay.
As far as Richard Sherman goes, because I was there the day Sherman got burned by Goodwin, and everyone's been making a huge deal out of it.
It was funny though.
It was funny, but Marquise Goodwin is one of the 3 fastest players in the league. Like, he'll burn everybody. Like, calm down, people. It's really not that big of a deal.
Right. Nobody beats him. Nobody keeps up with him.
It's really not that big of a deal. And the thing with Sherman, and I saw this up close and personal, I was in the front row sitting on the practice field 10 yards from the sideline, and everybody on the defense, in between plays, would come over and talk to Sherman. Reuben Foster, Robert Saleh, every defensive back. Sherman is literally a coach out there, and even if his play was to slip a little bit, what he's going to provide as a mentor and a leader on the team, because he's clearly the leader on the defense, it's invaluable. He's going to earn all his money that way too. And I saw it up close and personal. So. And take it from me, my YouTube channel is Hawk Hater TV, and Sherman was a big reason why. But I'm giving him credit right now. I see what he's doing for this team.
That's why the first time I seen your name, I said, this guy I'm feeling, man. Because I'm telling you, man, there's no dislike for the Hawks. It's pure, deep to the bone hatred. And you're right, Sherman was a part of that. Him and looking at Pete Carroll's face on the sideline made it even worse. Exactly, with his expressions.
And then I'll just make a couple more quick points. I know you got a lot of people on. I saw Matt Breida run that arrow route against Reuben Foster. It was damn near right in front of me, and that was nasty. Everybody was just hooping and hollering like, "Oh my God!" Like he shook Reuben out of his shoes. It was bad.
Well, I thought that was the guys. I thought that was the players on the sideline. As soon as he made that move, everybody, oh!
Oh, that was the fans. That was the fans in the crowd. That was all of us flipping out. It was crazy. But no, Breida really impressed me that day. I think he's primed for a really, really solid year. That play definitely stood out. After practice, I was able to get a few autographs. I got Dante Pettis, Richie James, and Aldrick Robinson. So, and I didn't see who stole Victor Bolden's helmet, by the way.
Because everybody's asking everybody who's been out there, what happened to Victor's helmet? I think he still doesn't have it either. You can't.
No, he doesn't have it. But you know what? I think I know who stole it. I think it was probably the 49ers equipment staff, because he's not making the team.
JD, that's cold.
Hey, calling it like I see it, Rombo.
He is in trouble, though. Good luck to him. But, yeah. Oh, man. Well, JD, appreciate you getting in. Hawk Hater TV, you can catch JD. JD, you got a different name for your podcast? You're still using Hawk Hater TV?
The podcast is the Forever Faithful Podcast. You guys can check that out everywhere you can find podcasts. Look up Forever Faithful Podcast. Right. But on my YouTube channel, guys, I put up a 17-minute video from training camp on Sunday with clips and footage I took from training camp. If you guys want to check that out too.
There you go. Hawk Hater TV should be good. Were you commenting during the whole thing? That'd be the thing.
I wasn't doing it like you, like I know you probably like from some of my draft reaction videos and stuff, but you know, there's some little comments in there. You hear me mostly just yelling and screaming because I was getting too hyped. But,
it's hard to stay calm. That's true.
Yeah. It was fun, man. You know, we were literally right up there behind the barricade on the sideline, sitting on the field. It was awesome. You know, I missed out on a few autographs because players kind of went to one side or the other of me and stopped signing before me. Like I missed out on Sherman, Garcon, Goodwin, a lot of the guys, but I still got Pettis. I got Pettis and Richie James, so I'm happy. And I'll be going back on. I'll be going back on August 12th. So
there you go. You can make up for whatever you missed out and put yourself in another position or something on the field. All right. Yep. Tell you what I'm going to do. All right, JD, appreciate you, fam. Let me. If you get a chance, get on back tomorrow. Okay.
Oh, we'll do, Rumbo. I appreciate you.
All right. Have a good night, JD. That's JD, Hawk Hater TV. Hawk Hater TV. You can't miss it. As soon as you put in Hawk and Hater, his channel will come right up. Let's go to... it's Angel Cortez arrives, and he says, this royal British guy is definitely a cheeky fella. Hey, Angel, is that Razor? I thought I saw Razor identify himself as being British. I think he might be messing with you. He could be British though. Hey, hey, AJ.
What it is? I thought you was on. I thought I was off, and then I thought I was back on. So I'm like, what's really good?
AJ, I'm telling you, I promise you are on right now.
Oh boy, check it out, man. 1, 2, 3. I'm on. Rombo in the building. Hey, man, I was reading something on your page, and had some bad news, man. Somebody stole the 49er helmet at the event, man.
Yeah,
must have been a Trump supporter. It's a joke, man. It's a joke.
Here's what I don't understand. How do you walk away with a helmet? Did you bring a bag or something big enough to put that helmet in? I mean, if I'm security and I see you walking by with a helmet, first of all, I'm going to look at you like, I know that ain't a real... Can I see your helmet, please? And, you know, otherwise...
Man, that's crazy.
Or if I'm security, I look at it and say, I know he did not steal the helmet. No, he ain't no way he stole...
But then, Rombo, that shows that you ain't no really true 49er faithful, because you stealing and shit
out there
at
robbing
the goddamn
people.
Event.
I know.
Come on, man. Where they make you at? Who do that, man? I mean,
I know.
Who raised you? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, thank you. Well, ain't that the truth? I mean, they were nice enough to have open field practice. And what did you do? You came in there and robbed something. What kind of class is that? Oh, no.
Man.
I can't believe it.
Man. Crazy.
Man, that's bad.
I just was shocked that when I read it, I'm like, I literally, my heart jumped in like my stomach for a hot second. Like, I know they didn't really do that. But then I'm like, well, he wouldn't have put it on his page. I'm like, well, I guess they really did do that.
He ain't gonna joke about that. I agree. This is why, but I still can't believe that somebody's that shameless. It's embarrassing, AJ. That's what for every one of us, it's embarrassing. They allow such a thing.
They probably got wind of how that other guy got away with that Tom Brady shady jersey, and they was like, "Oh, let me go ahead and do something over there."
Hey.
You know, notoriously. Well,
I forgot about that. We're not the first ones to start stealing equipment then. Okay, good. Because I was trying to think of, who else does that? But they did it in New England. Stole a helmet, and didn't somebody steal something else too? A helmet?
That must have been Obama doing that in New England.
Somebody already made that
all
joke
the presidents, man, I'm telling you, they out for blood. But not to make it dirty, but they out for blood, man. It's a one-time pony. I mean, if you got up in office, Rombo, I'll vote for you off top. You know what I'm talking about.
Well,
you would be the best candidate to do it and do it right, because you would do it faithfully, right?
Absolutely.
And then you would do it. You would do it. If you're going to do it, then you're going to come in with the red and gold mentality. Brick by brick.
Yo.
That's what I'm talking about, man. I vote for you, man.
And make sure you got backups like John Lynch does, like Martin Mayhew and Adam Peters.
I was watching that. About John Lynch, sitting down with a couple of the on NFL Live, I believe.
NFL Network,
sitting down with him, and he was network, and I was like, wow, this is it's about to happen. I'm like, it's about to happen. He ready, he fired up, and they said he had a conversation and he was saying something about there's a jungle gym out there and all that crap, and he was like, "That's
Oh,
what
that
they did
training
on his
facility?
team back
Yeah.
in his day."
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, I didn't know that. So that's why he's a great fit. I was liking him off top, but I wasn't quite sure about Shanahan. I just wasn't sure. But
Yeah, no, I remember.
thought
I
maybe
remember us having that conversation too, because you weren't particularly crazy about Shanahan. Hey, but did you like the dude McDaniel? I mean, Josh, who'd you want?
Yeah, I wanted the brother in Chargers,
that's
the big
right.
dude, the Chargers dude.
The
I mean,
Chargers. What is his name?
Yeah. God damn, I forgot his name now. You know, that's a good thing. Go Shanahan. That's a good thing, man.
But AJ, did you catch the part where Steve Smith Sr., man, that dude kills me. Steve Smith, he just brought this up. It happened years ago that when they went down in a pile during a game, apparently John got him down because Steve scored on him. They hadn't scored in about 11 games or something. Steve got in the end zone. He said, John, you tackled me, man, and you gave me a elbow drive to my ribs. You know, my ribs still hurt a little bit here and there. And Josh says, "Well, I'm sorry about that. I mean, we hadn't anybody scored on us in 11 games, and you were running major smack."
Man, that's Steve Senior, man. He a beast, man. I'm surprised he retired. I thought he can go a couple more years, like T.O. claimed. I just thought because that short stature, 5'9", 5'8", whatever height was, and that speed. But you know, I just thought he can go a little bit longer. But you know, when he went to do his own thing with his family, he had enough. I think did he win with Baltimore a ring?
Yeah, wasn't he with them when they beat us?
He wasn't. Nope, he wasn't. He wasn't.
Right.
Nope.
Yeah, so I guess
But that's a good thing because I'd have been like, damn, because I really applaud that dude as far as height ratio to heart ratio out there on the field with his jumping abilities, his running abilities, his ability to overcome.
Just be a good football player.
Man, he's a Badger Wolverine / beast. I mean, he was beast mode before beast mode. I mean, that dude's a monster, man.
Hey, we gotta go. Let me check you out tomorrow, okay?
One last thing though, Bo. Since you said I gotta go, the old boy, he did that Niner thing hella longer than you, man. You fired, man. You're fired. No.
I know. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him at the end. Because he did beat me.
Look what you just started. Look what you just started. Niners! All right, man.
All right, AJ. Appreciate
Go
you,
Empire,
fam.
man. Faithfully.
Yeah.
Talk to you, man.
You
Later.
too, fam. All right. And that's it. And hey, it's Razor. Tip out, do the shiggy.
I told you about Eric Armstead.
Brazy, I know this makes your day. Dang on Eric. He's embarrassing me at this point. I know it's going to happen so soon. God. And they said it's more serious than they originally thought, too. Damn it.
I know. At first, when I seen the report, I thought it was just a previous injury. I'm like, what the heck? It's a brand new one. Just cut him already. Wasting the roster spot. I better not see a good player get cut because of Eric Armstead.
And Jimmy Ward's hurt, too. Actually, Ward is just stiff.
Jimmy Ward.
Why is the guy, how old is Jimmy, 24, 25 maybe? What, stiff? From what?
Jimmy Ward, Garnett. I even heard Foster tweaked his quad or whatever today, but he was able to practice through it.
Yeah. Ruben's not going to sound. You have to make Ruben stop. At least he keeps going. But you can't do anything with a pull hammy. If you ever pull your ham, razor, man, that is some kind of pain. I've done that one twice, and you're scared to even walk fast. Man, that hurts. But
you know, Rambo, I'm gonna give you one more chance to get up the Eric Armstead train. One last chance, and you're clear. Your name is clear. You'll never get brought up again. You have one chance right now.
My fear is if I get off, Eric comes back and he tears up, and then everybody's, oh, Robo, here you go. You jumped off the train. Now you're back on the train, man. Rombo wagon. Okay.
What the fuck?
I can see it now. I can't get off yet, Razor, until he gets cut.
Wrong answer.
I know. Oh man.
Tyler, is that you in the background? Tyler sneaking in here?
No,
Tyler, cut it off.
Is it Tyler? Is he supports Eric Armstead too, right? Does he?
No, I meant the little kid in the background.
Oh no, there's another kid doing that. We're keeping an eye on him though. But you know what? Yeah, somebody from the 681 area code. Where is that? Anyway, I think I'm the only guy I'm driving the whole bus by myself with no passengers for Eric Armstead. There's nobody else on the bus. Just me, the driver.
You might get one in the chat. So you might get one in the chat. So this message is for the chat on Rombo. If you're on Eric Armstead train, right? I am Eric Armstead in the chat, so Rombo can know who's supporting Rombo with his Eric Armstead. Please write it in the chat so Rombo can see it.
Clarence Molina's already replacing him. Clarence says, look out for Julian Taylor. He's going for the spot. Hey, you know what, though? I don't have a problem. I got to tell you, right now, I like Julian Taylor, man. This might be one of those things where we still come out ahead. James wants him at the center. I don't want him in the middle. I like DJ or Sheldon Day. But put Julian Taylor at the big end. Ooh. Hey, go hard, an Eric fan. All right, go hard. Yes. All right, go hard. So,
where? Oh, hell no.
So me and Go Hard, it's like a twin-engine plane now. Go Hard and I are both driving. Hey, Daniel Andre says Eric Armstead 14 sacks. Hey, yeah,
14.
All right.
He can't get on the field. How does he get 14 sacks?
We got a few people on the bus. All right. Shh. We don't need anything but a Volkswagen, but we okay.
But anyways, Rombo, I want to talk about this Sherman getting burnt thing that everybody's, at least I haven't seen a lot of Niner fans talk about it. I've seen a lot of other fans talk about it, about him getting burnt by Goodwin.
Yeah. I
mean, they're a bunch of haters, and look at what Marquise did to Patrick Peterson and Tyrann Mathieu last year versus Cardinals.
That's why I don't know why they're saying anything, because whatever hater his team's got, they don't have anybody that can run with Marquise either. So, laugh now, but if we're on the schedule, the laughing will stop.
Yeah, not everybody can keep up with Marquise Goodwin. And Sherman has never been known for his speed. He'll handle those big receivers, but he's never been able to handle those speedy ones. But I'm not worried about that. It's not like he got burnt like 20 yards or whatever. And plus, Jimmy threw that ball right in the money, so he couldn't even get it anyways.
And also, you got over the top. You got over the top help, so you don't need to be worried about that so bad. I mean, we need not be concerned with that, because as soon as that dude breaks and gets one step on Sherman, here comes one of the closest fasting speeds in the league. AC will be there within seconds, so I ain't worried about that.
Yeah, and plus, I heard today that Sherman was locking down Goodwin, but nobody seems to mention that.
Well, did he really?
Yeah, if you watch the little thing on NFL Network with Steve Smith, Goodwin, and Sherman on a conference, actually, it's already loaded up on YouTube. And Steve was saying that Sherman got Goodwin today, so I was like, "Oh, okay, I didn't know about that."
Yeah, no, he you know what? He probably did at least a few times, but it made me laugh when Steve Smith first said, because he's probably doing it, because I noticed that Marquise laughed. He says, "Oh man, Richard, you still holding?" And Sherman said, "Oh man, it's like that." It's just everybody knows Richard likes to hold. I wonder if he grabbed Marquise, because I would, with all those people watching. That's embarrassing. Man, one go route a month. That's all I'm letting everybody see. From there on, I'm cheating. Forget that. Oh man.
Yeah, I'm not worried about Sherman than I am worried about Eric Armstead getting on the field.
Come on, Razor, man. Talk about my boy Eric, man. He'll be okay.
Rombo, we could have had Marcus Peters, but they drafted freaking Eric Armstead instead of him.
But Marcus Peters is a pain in that. You know, Marcus Peters got some kind of mental issues, too. Well, okay, we'll watch him in L.A. this year. If he goes nuts, we'll know that Eric Armstead was, maybe he ain't the best player, but he ain't crazy. Marcus Peters, man, he all-pro getting thrown out of Kansas City. What is his problem? Who gets rid of all-pro people, man? That is scary. We'll see.
We'll see, but if he had a mentor like Bowman or whatever, then he would have done better. Nobody was talking to him. I don't know.
Razor, let Razor get back to work. Razor's patrolling, so if you're messing up on the chat, he will get you. Razor, I'll talk to you later, okay?
All right, and shout out to my boy Somi. He came up with a little saying. It goes, "This is him, not me." He goes, 12-4 because Rudy's a whore.
It's a nice rhyme, though. You guys are just mean. All right, Richard. I'll talk to you later, fam.
Double field. He goes, different city, same team, same old Rams. Same old sorry-ass Rams. So long! It embarrassed the city, it embarrassed us.
You talk about one team having a stranglehold over the other. San Francisco 49ers have beaten the Rams 17 straight times. Last time the Rams won at all against the Niners, 1990.
All right, Rambo.
Razor, you know I love it, man. I'll talk to you later.
Shout out to you. Shout out to his squad. Shout out to Repent to Jesus. Jesus my King. All the Jesus in the chat.
Yeah.
All Jesus. All right.
Don't forget about the Jesus. And Jimmy.
Jimmy. Yeah, shout out to all Jesus.
All right, Razor.
All right,
hey, Angel Cortez says, rumor has it, Rudy has a 49ers tattoo under that Lamb's jersey, right underneath his armpit. It's Clubhouse. It's also, hey, that was for Tony Montana, a.k.a. Cachete. Cheeky fella. And by the way, Angel, thanks, fam. It's chic. Oh man, Chic. As a matter of fact, I always feel like we should throw roses out in front of you as you walk to the ring.
Whoa, boy, let's go! 1 week away, Niner family!
Can you tell that he's a little bit fired up for the 2018 season?
Woo! Hit squad!
And Richard, and Sheik, you do that even better than Kenny does when he's got his helmet on. And you know how Kenny loses his mind every time he puts the helmet on.
That's my tag partner right there, man. Me and Kenny. Shout out to Kenny. He's my boy. That's fucking classic, Toronto. We have so many guys that call in here. Yeah, Nighthawk, Yao Ming, this other caller, everybody. But Kenny, man, you're up there now.
I didn't even know Kenny. It's like he morphs into something else. As soon as he puts the helmet on, he goes completely crazy. I love it.
It was really tight in his head too, so that's awesome.
That's probably what the pressure was probably causing him to lose it. Hey, Sheik, you got things going on in camp now that are really starting to morph. I mean, I think we're starting to see this team's personality really grow tighter and tighter. And I got to tell you something, man. I'm a little worried about Aaron Burbridge. Burbridge looks. I mean, some of the plays you're seeing in the highlights, Burbridge looks damn good. That's a Burbridge we didn't even know about. He's never had that opportunity.
Yeah, he's been off and on injured, but the thing is, these guys are coming in. Burbridge, Bolden Jr., there's other cats coming in.
Richie?
Yeah, Ricky James. But I honestly, Rambo, Burbridge and Bolden Jr. are not going to do anything. They're done. Their charts has fallen with these other guys going up in the charts. Yeah, Bolden Jr. did great last year. Burbridge showed a little sparkle. But I'll be honest, it's time to, see what they got, but they're not going to do anything. We have about 5 or 6 wide receivers.
Well, yeah, that are already made the team. That's why if they're gonna have there's either 2 spots opened or 1. Which one? Somebody said we carried 7 guys last year, though.
Was it 7? No, I don't think it was.
I thought it was
maybe
6. What?
Yeah.
Somebody said 7 though. The other day we counted as 7. So that leaves hope for one more guy that everybody's worried about. We'll see.
What do you think is going to make it out of the wide receivers? You think it's going to be Richie James?
We already know.
Burbage.
Oh, the guys here. Oh man. Okay, you know what? That's what to look at. You look at Richie James. Look at Burbage. I don't know where to place Aldrick Robinson. Let me tell you, Stephen Dunbar. That's 4 guys right there, and it's possible at maximum is 2 more positions left beyond the 5.
Yeah, there's a lot of depth. A lot of people say we don't have depth in wide receiver, but we do. We have a lot of speed. The game has changed, Rombo.
A lot. Max McCaffrey. I forgot about him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 5. McCaffrey. Yeah.
Man.
There's other wide receivers. I think. McCaffrey number 1. Yeah, he's. There's so many, but those guys are not going to make it. We're going to see these talent. And honestly, Rombo, I think the guys that we shouldn't practice to push too hard is Goodwin, Garcon, because everybody knows that health is the issue of this team. And
always.
And we cannot push these guys like these top 2 guys. And even Taylor, shout out to Taylor coming in, finally practicing today. And
Trent. Oh, yeah, I forgot about Trent again. I always forget him. But he's the one guy you forget. But he's unforgettable. He's on the field.
Yeah. But, Rombo, did you see Breda? What he did to that linebacker?
That linebacker. That was Ruben.
That was Ruben. That was a Ferrari. He broke some fucking ankles in that time. I was like, oh, damn. Breda.
And the crowd made it worse. Ooh!
But, yeah, definitely. And by the way, let me go back to the wide receiver. This is for sure. I'm going to play this little brief kind of song for him, by the way. Well, if you ever play it, it's going to be Born in the USA.
Oh, you mean Bruce Springsteen? Yeah.
Yep, that's for sure. That's his favorite wide receiver. I am joining that club with Rombo Sports. We're going to join that club because honestly, a lot of us know that Kendrick Bourne is going to be a great wide receiver. Yes, he is grown. He's not going to be that 1 or 2 yet, but I think he has a lot of promise.
He do.
And his routes are amazing, Rombo. I think he's going to be pushing a lot of guys.
He is. Him and, how long do you think they're going to be able to keep Dante Pettis off the field? Dante Pettis, he just needs to get a little more physical and a little more stronger he's got to fight for that ball on the catch. But, man, try to stay with Dante Pettis. I think that might be worse than Marquise Goodwin and Trent Taylor. Yeah. Well, at least up there with them.
Speed. That's what it is, Rombo. These tall, lanky guys are not in the football NFL anymore. Just speed is a new game. Points, all these the Hail Marys, the long throws, and all that. So it's gonna be fun, like these Bredas. But the Joe Williams, he's kind of showing a little. I like Joe Williams, but if he stop fumbling, Rombo, he'd be a good running back for us. But
I know.
I'm wanting to just tuck it in really good.
You know what? He's got some time. We'll see what he does. See, we're gonna go, and I tell you what, man, I'll look for you tomorrow. Okay.
Definitely, Rombo, and everybody. I see everybody hitting that 107 likes.
All right.
More than that, actually.
Yes.
And
yes,
I see 200 watching.
Uh-oh.
Hit that like, share, sub, mods. Tell the boys in the chat room. This is the best place to be. The best YouTube 49er. This is all year long. He doesn't do this once in a while. He does it every day. He posts Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. He does it all.
Don't forget, even my cereal has little 49 logos.
The 9 Empire. Rombo starts from Rombo and all from us because we are the Empire Niners. Let's go. 1 week away. Hit that like.
I love you, Sheik. Hey, man.
Love you, man.
See you no ball shape. Thanks. Oh, God. Oh, and let's see. And Razor says, Victor Bluefire sniffs Brian Hoyer's jock. He does love Brian Hoyer, doesn't he? He's still talking about Brian Hoyer. Victor, let it go. Let it go, Vic. Brian Hoyer's been gone for a long time. Pretty soon you'll be talking about Trent Baalke. My God, man. Blaine Gabbert, stop. Let it go. Let it go, Victor. Ooh. Hey, bring him in here. It's a big show. It's a big show on tonight. Show. Big Show. BB. Big Show, do you know that Big Show, the initials are? What happened? We lost the show? Ah, shucks. Is that Big Show? Oh, I'm sorry. Somebody using Big Show's number? Oh, okay. Hey, somebody else is in area code 559. Hey, hello, who is this? Yeah, 559.
Hello?
Yeah. Yes.
What's up, Rambo?
Yo! Hey, what is your name?
My name is Cody, Rambo.
Wait, what, Cody?
Cody.
Cody, all right, Cody. I thought you were going to say Cody as in Don Quixote. I said, oh, no! He must have finally got a name, Cody! Cody, what's up, man?
Cody. No, much, Rambo. You know, I love your channel, man. You got an awesome channel, bro.
Oh, thanks, Cody. I was sitting there having 49er fun. Tell you, man. And, you know, the 49ers provide so much entertainment. You got to jump on it, right? So, yeah. Okay,
yeah.
Cody. So,
started being the faithful, baby.
Oh, man. But what are you thinking, man? I mean, you know what? We got everything filled except for that offensive line. We got one tiny problem on the team. That's it. Just that one, because the defense is coming around. The offense is getting just stupid good. And, you know, that one hole on the right side. Otherwise.
Yeah, you know what? Like, the thing I'm noticing is that I read an article. They were talking about Glenchie, and they were saying that Glenchie was having some, you know, issues with Marsh and stuff like that. But, you know, if you look back at Joe Staley, man, you know, he was a right tackle, and he eventually moved to left tackle, and he did really well, you know?
Takes a minute.
You know, he's going to struggle. He's a rookie, man.
Yeah. Because he's got the size, he's got the power. And we could, you know what? I think we can run behind him already. He's just got pass protection issues.
Yeah, and that's going to come along. He's going to get his footwork, you know, get his pads, you know, but he's got Joe Staley teaching him, so he's going to learn from the best, you know.
As long as it doesn't make Joe mad, because today they told him he couldn't talk to Joe. I'm forgetting how many minutes, but all the questions that Joe got had to go through an interpreter.
Yeah, and they said every time he talked that he owed $20, and like by the time of that interview, they were saying he owed like $200. But yeah,
hey, he's supposed to ask questions,
right?
Yeah.
It's all good though. It's all good. It probably goes to a charity.
Yeah, because he doesn't need it.
Yeah, but you know, I was gonna make a couple points, Mondo, Rambo. You know, I know you're short on time, man, but
go ahead.
You know, if you look at like guys like Marquise Goodwin, you know, they were saying like, oh, you know, he wasn't very good in Buffalo. Buffalo didn't even know how to use their own freaking quarterback coach. You know, I mean, they didn't know how to use them. You know, if you look back at like Ted Ginn when he was with the 49ers, you know, Ted Ginn wasn't doing very good, but then when he went to Carolina, you know, he did pretty well because they started to use his skill set.
Well, right.
You know, and Goodwin, it just goes to show you that coaching staff plays a big part in how to utilize a guy's skill set. Right. And they just didn't know how to use them. And Goodwin, they're finally being able to use them, and look how well he's doing.
He's doing awesome. And you're right. It's about the coach. If you got a speedster, well, you should figure out a way to use him. Don't just make him run. You're the go route guy. That's it. Yeah. That's all we need you for.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
you're
stupid.
The go route guy. Go ahead and do this. Don't work on your route tree. Just go ahead and do a go, and that's it. You know, and it just goes to show you that, you know, Marquise is and he was doing that even under when Hoyer was there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and
now
making
catches.
He's
all right.
Yeah, and they were saying that he had issues with his hands, but I mean, when you're only getting like 4 targets a game, you know, You're not gonna look very good. But
Right.
you know, I was getting, you know, there was one point, Rombo, that I was gonna say too was, you know, it doesn't have to do with the players, but if you look at, I got to give a shout out to freaking Jed York, man.
You right?
I mean, we
don't do that enough, actually. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he's keeping his mouth shut like he's supposed to. Just write the checks. He's allowing Kyle Shanahan and and Lynch to do their jobs. You know, unlike unlike the issue that we had when he was with
Jed.
Harbaugh.
Trenton Harbaugh, yeah.
Yeah, Trent. Yeah, well, Trent didn't know how to do his job in the first place, but
well, that's number one, right?
But
God.
Right, but if you look at him now, you know, he's doing really well. You know, as far as allowing them to do their jobs.
He learned. You know, it's unfortunate for us, but Jed had to go through a learning process, and he came through it well. He realized if you're going to get involved and take sides with the general manager against the coach, then you're going to have issues. And then when that coach leaves, you realize you still have that same guy that was causing trouble, so you still have issues. So that's what he decided, you know. He's not going to get along with Tom. I mean, with Jim Tom Sula. He's not getting along with Jimmy. Or what's our next coach? The guy we just had last year. Anyway, he's not going to get along with any of my coaches. So let's just go ahead. Oh, Chip Kelly. Yeah, him and Chip Kelly had a problem. It was a very strange, quiet problem, though. Chip Kelly wouldn't say anything because he didn't want to see anything go wrong. So he didn't say anything. So poor Chip goes down with Trent. I still feel sorry for him, Cody. I don't think Chip Kelly wanted anything to do with that crap. He was just there to coach.
I know. You know, and the funny thing too is that you look at Tom Sula. They got their yes guy, the guy that the beer guy, the guy that you can go and have a beer with on Friday night and have a good chance to just talk it out. But they realized that when they got that guy that he wasn't the guy that could do it for him. Right. You know, and York finally said, you know what? I'm actually going to let the guys that know football do their damn job.
And it's been downhill ever since. We're doing nothing but good things now. Cody, we got to stop here though. And let's continue this tomorrow.
Let me just say one more thing, man.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, just one more thing. So, everyone's saying we don't have a true number one, and Julio Jones and players like that, they make it easier for teams to not have to necessarily scheme. But our biggest issue in the past was we didn't have guys that could get separation. Now we have like 6 dudes that can get separation.
And
so
well.
and Kyle's gonna scheme it to where the one-on-ones are gonna get their opportunity to beat those one-on-one coverages. So anyways, Robo, I'll shout out to you tomorrow, man. But hey, man, keep up the good work, man, and thanks for keeping me on, man.
Thanks, Cody. Appreciate you getting in here too. All right, talk to you later.
All right, Robo.
All right, fam. Oh, yeah. Hey, and it looks like repent to Jesus and there's no green shake. Repent. Come on in, bruh.
What's up, Rombo? How's it going, man?
Is that a new haircut? I think it looks awfully clean on the side.
Oh, yeah. Get the new haircut. So, yeah. Rombo, you're going to have to forgive me, man. I got a little sunburnt. And
I knew there was something about you different.
Yeah, so I got some oil on my face to help with the sunburn and stuff.
Trying to stop the pain. I got to tell you, you got 24 hours to go before that pain stops. I actually know that now. And you know how most black guys don't know about it? I made the mistake of falling asleep on Lake Berryessa because I was teasing all my friends back in the bank. Hey, Ron, man, you better put some sunblock on. Dude, I'm black, man. How come I need sunblock? I went to sleep on the boat. Telling everybody out there, if you have dark complexion skin and you think that you can make fun of lighter complexion people in the sun, don't do it. I suffered.
Yeah, no, that's how it is. I've been, I've made that mistake a couple times myself. So, so check this out. I was in Monterey and then I stopped by Santa Cruz.
Yeah.
And it was overcast. So I was thinking like, okay, I don't think it's going to be bright today or be sunny. And within an hour of being outside, boom, the sun came out, and I'm about a mile away from my car. So I'm like, I'm not going to be able to get the sunblock, But I got to tell you something, Rombo.
Yo.
I came across something really, really cool, man. I got a chance to show Niner Empire. So I'm at the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk, and I'm, letting the kids play games.
ride the rides. And I'm like, you know what? I don't, I'm not gonna play. I want to spend the money on the kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to save some money, right?
Right.
And then I walk by and I see a grand prize, and I had to shoot a long basketball shot to get a limited edition. Check this out, 49er basketball, man.
Oh, oh!
Look at that. Okay,
you won. You made the shot.
It was a tough shot, man, but I made it. And just so you know, people can go online. You cannot find a
49er basketball. It's near impossible.
Like no, you can't. My wife tried to look up online, and I think she found like a little mini one for $25. But you're not gonna find a life-size basketball like this.
I love it.
So that's why Rambo almost broke my neck. I walked by. I said, "Whoa, what is that? That's a 49er basketball."
Which makes no sense. I mean, I can see a football in there, but a basketball, which is even more cool, because you can actually put that somewhere else.
I told the kids, I said, we're not playing with this thing outside.
Yeah, that's right.
This thing is going in the case. It will not touch the ground or basketball court, okay? So, yeah, man, we had some fun, and I tell you, my wife was kind of, narrating what I was shooting and stuff, and she was kind of making fun of me, and she was kind of like, oh, they're going to make a basket, and she was just horsing around with, but on the fourth try, man, I made the shot and stuff, I could email you some photos of how long the shot was, at those carnivals.
That's what I want to know, too. Get that to me. We better get to, you got any feelings on today's workout?
You know what? I just some of the things I overheard is just, the group overall doing better. I know the receivers are doing better. I know Sherman's doing better, but I mean, probably the biggest thing that put a smile on my face was the defensive line. I'm hearing from multiple sources that they're looking much better, and they're getting consistent penetration. That's the best thing I heard so far through camp. So, as you know, Rambo, man, there's going to be something else, man. It's going to be not 8 days from now. We're going to see that defensive line in action, in 1 week pretty much from now. So,
there. And even off the edge, I heard Atachu and Cassius Marsh, they were doing a number too. So I said, because I had a feeling DeForest Buckner would be fine. The only bad thing is, my boy Eric went down, dang it. After I've been talking him up and saying about how good he was going to be this year, boom, hamstring snaps. Oh no.
What are you talking about?
Eric Armstead, he's on the injured list now.
You said he pulled his whole hamstring?
I mean, he pulled it bad. In fact, the follow-up report was Shanahan says it's more serious than he thought. Oh no.
Oh, come on. Oh my gosh.
That's what I said.
And you said you're still on that train?
Repent says with a question mark.
I'm confused.
I'm starting to feel foolish if it makes you feel any better. I'm telling you, man, as I said, the bandwagon, I counted like 4 or 5 people, so we could all get into a Volkswagen. I mean, I'm talking the bug of the Eric Armstead wagon right now. It's terrible. Oh, I'm sorry. And no. Trey was here, and Trent, man, they would never get through working me over. I thought I had it this year, Repent. Dang it.
Is that why Razor was saying, how's he going to get 14 sacks?
Exactly why somebody wrote that. I forget who said that, but 14 sacks this year.
I mean, I'll be honest with you too about that, man. I'm not too surprised, man. To be honest with you, I'm not surprised, man. It's really unfortunate, though. I mean, that sucks.
Dang. Man.
Wow.
All right, it's not even the same body part.
All right, Rob, I got to reprocess this whole thing, man. I got to figure out the defensive line all over again now.
Hey.
Wow.
You know what? Okay, because you got the guy, Julian Taylor. They put him right up there. Julian Taylor's going to be good. I got a feeling he's going to be really good. They got 6'5" from Temple, 280. That dude is a beast. So he may be Contavious Street won't be ready until next year. So we got guys that are probably in the lane ready to drive up if Eric can't carry it. So Eric,
I
needs to get back.
think we got some good depth that should step in. And the cornerbacks are going to make a difference. So. I still believe in that defense, and unfortunately, Rambo. I mean, I don't want to spread no bad juju, but another injury is eventually going to come too, man. It's just I don't know some reason.
Don't even say it.
That's just what
we'll be out there all year.
Man, I don't want to say it, but I'm already expecting it. That was the first one. We're going to have a second one. I mean, like I said, I don't want to spread that around, but I mean. That's how I'm preparing for the season.
And we get it every year, Repent. I understand, man. You're right. Repent, we're gonna go, and I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'll look for you tomorrow. All right.
All right, Rumbo, man. You guys have a good night, man.
You too, fam.
Shout out to the Niner Empire Hit Squad.
Yeah.
Have a good night, you guys.
All right. There's Repent, all oil down. Okay. Repent's gonna wake up. He's gonna be a shade dark. You know what? He might as well put the oil on and go out and just go ahead and get a deep dark tan. What? Joey who? Joe, I'm afraid to sing it. Maybe another Joey. Wouldn't that be embarrassing if I came in with my Joey Mahoney? Yeah, dum-de-doo-ah. Ooh, yeah. Joey Mahoney. Joey, is that you? Joey, did Joey ever have music that was an exit? I thought it was Run Bo, Mommy. Well, Joey's ever. This is not Triple H music. Didn't he say he was Triple H? Could have sworn he was Triple H.
Run Bo. My man, with another plan. What it do?
Joey, I was waiting for more rock. I mean, I thought you were Triple H.
Oh, you know,
he
I
had me
always pick up the
confused.
Sledgehammer if you want me to.
Well, yeah,
I like that sledgehammer. I always got that on me.
Yeah. That sledgehammer. Keep it right underneath the ring.
I got that. Oh yeah. I got that for Rudy, man. I'm saving that one for Rudy.
He been saving up. Oh, Triple H has got that sledgehammer. Oh, Rudy takes it right to the forehead. This doesn't look good.
Oh, yeah. Somebody mentioned Rudy.
No, nobody mentioned Rudy. Oh, God. Yes, Rudy.
Did somebody mention Rudy?
Nobody mentioned Rudy, but Rudy, since you're here, I guess we have to mention you now. What?
Well, I just needed to check in. We're going to go eat. I can't stay very long. I just wanted to remember you were saying that Foster was going to stop Gurley come out of the backfield, and you saw what happens with speed. Speed kills, baby. We got
wait, Rudy, let me ask you a question, though. Are you comparing Gurley's speed with a man who runs 4.32 or 4.37?
Well, Gurley's the reigning MVP. He should have been if it wasn't for Brady, the good old boy Patrick himself on the back.
Yeah, but he doesn't have.
You know what? Gurley's got speed. You can't tell me that Gurley don't have wheels.
No, but he doesn't have Matt Breida type speed.
Yeah, but he's got better moves and he's a better player.
You think he has better moves? Maybe not.
Oh, you can't debate me on that. Come on, Rambo.
No. But Gurley's a bigger guy. Little guys always have better moves.
Let's say Gurley doesn't have as good of moves. He doesn't need that great moves to looks like anyone can lead Foster.
No, that's the thing.
That was your savior, and apparently he's not. He's going to get better. He's a young kid. But remember, when you were saying, when Foster comes in, he's going to be a big difference.
Foster's younger than he is.
He's not showing it.
And, if you're a bigger guy, you can't do that to Foster. Only little guys can do it. You need to get a small back. And then maybe. Gurley's nice, big, and meaty. I mean, he's going to kill him. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Rambo. Can I?
You better hurry up.
Can I ask Rudy one question?
Go ahead.
Can I ask Rudy one question, please?
Rudy, are you available for one question?
I'm going to ask you a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I just want to ask one question. Yeah. How is it that you got a girl at running back, but you got two gay male cheerleaders on the sideline holding pom poms? Can you answer me that one?
Come on.
His name's Gurley, but you can see he's not.
Yeah. No answer, but no answer. 'Cause you don't got nothing to say, huh?
Okay, so now let me ask you a question, Razor.
That's not Razor. That's Joey.
That's not Razor.
Oh, Joey. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was Razor. Okay.
No.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Do you believe that Foster is going to be a difference maker when it comes to Gurley coming out of the backfield in pass game or coming in the inside or outside?
Oh, hell yes. I can answer that one.
Yes, he will. Okay, go ahead, Ron.
You ain't got anybody like you don't have any Jerick McKinnon type speed guy. You got Gurley, who's strong.
Jerick McKinnon's an all right guy. I mean, we already got a guy who's way better than Jerick McKinnon. We played Jerick McKinnon with the Vikings, and he wasn't that. He didn't even hurt us that much at all.
You lost to the Vikings.
He's all right.
Rudy, you lost to the Vikings. You didn't know? They beat the shit out of you.
But I just wanted to check in real quick. You guys are seeing some things. Sherman couldn't stay with the guys. Sherman couldn't stay with the guys. Sherman couldn't stay with Marquise Goodwin, and not very many will, but Sherman, he's lost the lateral movement. Hopefully he gets it back. I like Sherman. But we have a lot more weapons than that.
Okay. See, but what happens when you try to put them up against... I got two guys that I guarantee you your secondary is not going to be able to deal with. One's Marquise Goodwin, as you know. And I'll bet any amount of money with my new rookie, I'll bet you don't have anybody that can stick with Dante Pettis. I would bet on it.
Well, let me ask you this. Rumble. Let's say game 1, October 21st.
Yeah.
We're going head-to-head. It's a high-scoring game. It's looking like it's going to be.
Yeah.
And your offensive line doesn't improve. What's going to happen to Garoppolo?
Oh, you think the offensive line is going to fail? Rudy, the offensive line has not
gotten...
Well,
the offensive line wasn't that good last year, and you agree to that.
Rudy,
hopefully
we don't
better.
have... Rudy, let me help you.
Sue
Let me help you with that. Let me just help you with
Donald.
that. We don't have the same offensive line as last year, Rudy. Sorry to inform you. Yeah, it's a little different. Rudy, it's miles.
Well, let's just say this. You don't have a Pro Bowl offensive line either, so whichever way you want to spin it.
Wait. Do the Rams have a Pro Bowl offensive line? Rudy, they have a Pro Bowl offensive line, Rudy?
And you know what? I have a rebuttal to that clip. I got to make it up for you. I got to record it. There's another one where DeMarco Farr is saying, they thought they were going to play the same old sorry Rams when Isaac Bruce went out for 4 touchdowns. And he says they were wrong. And then at the end, they show Chris Berman, who's a Niner homer, saying, and there's the Rams, showing nicely on the 49ers.
Embarrassed.
I got those clips for you, too. So we have a rebuttal for those.
You talk about one team every
I got Gurley. 40 times is 4-4.
Beating the Rams 17 straight times. Last time the Rams won at all against the Niners.
So there you go.
1990.
That's not that kind of quickness. Although, you know what? Nobody's saying Gurley's a bad running back, but I do know that Foster can handle him.
Yeah, you have it exactly right. Nobody said that Gurley's a bad running back. Almost everybody says he's in the top 3 running backs.
I didn't say he was bad. But I'm telling you, he can be handled. I seen it happen in the Atlanta Falcons game, and their linebacker is not nearly as good as Reuben. So by that point in the season, I guarantee you, he's in trouble.
We'll see what happens. But you guys, whenever you talk about Gurley, you talk about this, you're always talking about other teams stopping it. You're not talking about your own team stopping it.
Last year, Navarro Bowman was a little tired.
Other teams. Well, the Rams lost to the Falcons. Well, you guys think the Falcons.
Hey, but what happened?
We'll see what happens.
Rudy, you won by an official's call to our worst unit. So please, there was no superiority. I mean, is that Trey?
That was game 3. That was game 3. If we would have played you guys further on down the road when we were clicking on all cylinders, then it probably been worse. But you got to tip your hat to Hoyer. He played his ass off.
I did.
If he would have played like that against other teams, you guys would have needed Garoppolo. So, I like, Hoyer was like your Case Keenum. He's a little gamer. He'll the rest of the games he looks flat. Then he'll show flashes.
You guys won that game because the defense failed. Yeah.
If he would have played the other teams like he did us, then you guys would have needed Garoppolo.
Yeah. No, there was always need for Garoppolo.
I'll leave you with that. So,
I'll all right, Rudy. Yeah. Say hi to Todd.
All
right. Joey.
I'm still here, Rambo.
Was that you with the Big Show music?
It was not me. I didn't have nothing to do with that music, bro.
Oh God, Razor's got the whole thing. Hey, all right, Joey, go ahead and finish up. Let's get what else? What other observations? Because you never had a chance to say anything. What else you got on your mind?
Oh man, just waiting for the season to start, bro. Fuck,
Yeah.
Next Thursday, bro.
Hey,
first game. Get to see our boys.
Oh, it is as early as next week. Gosh,
it is next Thursday, buddy.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Oh. From that point on, it's no more relaxing. It's been nice and relaxing all off season, honestly. But after next Thursday, oh man, what am I saying after?
You gonna be live on next Thursday?
Oh, God, yes.
Oh, okay.
Sitting there screaming and yelling. Oh, look at my boy Dante. Hey, somebody put the dude's clothes up. He's butt naked on the middle of the field. That was one of the worst moves I've ever seen. Oh, God, they're putting his little naked butt on a stretcher. They're throwing his clothes on top of him. He's sitting there saying to himself, oh, God, what was that? I didn't even see him move. I went to break left. He was going right. I couldn't stand it. He's talking in tongues.
Rambo, who's butt naked?
The guy that was trying to deal with Dante.
The Rams cheerleader? It must be the new Rams cheerleader. He was told to cheer. That's their moves.
Joey, we got some guys with some these moves, man. I can't wait to see these guys, man. What they're going to do to defenses trying to, and especially as even, who was that was saying, you scheme these guys open. Oh, that was Cody. He's going to be scheming guys open to do the thing one-on-one. We got about 3 or 4 guys that one-on-one, there is nobody that can stay with them. I love the thought of that. And Kyle's going to make that possible. Whew. Oh, yeah. Jalen Ramsey will be watching from wherever he is saying, oh, look at that. Look at that. Scheming. They can't play you man up. Scheming. Jalen, this is football. This is not about being fair.
Yeah.
Oh,
so what are you most looking forward to next Thursday? You got any people that you're excited to see play? Or
oh yeah, no. As I mentioned, you got Dante on one side, and you got Kendrick Bourne on the other side. I want Richie at the slot, and C.J. Beathard, of course, being at the QB. Running backs, man, you got any choice? Joe Williams, I want Joe Williams up there and Mostert switching back and forth. Man, second string team is going to be fun to watch.
Do you have favorites? No, favorite? I mean, do you have any favorite? Yeah, Kendrick. Favorite people that Kendrick?
Okay. Oh, yeah, Kendrick Bourne, man. I like Dante, though, but Kendrick Bourne's my guy. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to see the rookie class, what they can do, I want to see, especially the defense, because I'm excited about the defense.
Yeah. Julian Taylor, Tavarius Moore, Tavares McFadden.
That's the one that's the
Powell.
one I want to see is more.
Yeah.
More, I want to see more.
Oh, man. I tell you,
McFadden looks kind of bad, though. He got burned a couple times in practice.
I saw that. Yeah. Kendrick killed him. He might not make it. We'll see.
He might not. We'll see.
All right, Joey. Looking for you tomorrow if you get some time, fam. All right.
You got it, buddy. Hey, man, thank you for everything you do, bro.
Hey, Joey.
All right, bro.
All right, bro. It's Monroe. Monroe!
Hey, Rambo.
Monroe, I thought it was the Sheik's music.
I guess. But, who was that Ram fan that was on there? Rudy?
Rudy comes. Yeah, Rudy likes to come in every now and then and threaten us with his power.
Next time you tell him to go to a Los Angeles Rams radio show.
They don't
That's
have
where
one.
he needs to be. Then he don't need to be calling this one. He needs to start his own. Tell him don't call here no more. If he disrespects the Niners again, you need to ban him.
The funny thing about him is he's got one thing he can talk about. He can talk about Todd Gurley. And Gurley is going to be stopped.
Todd Gurley got headaches on his team. Todd Gurley's with some headaches on his team.
He's going to get stopped. I know. And if Gurley thinks he's going to come running up the field, up and down like he did that first game last year, poor Rudy, he don't know. That ain't going to happen. I can't wait. Oh, Gurney was mad around the left side. Reuben Foster came flying out of nowhere. Gurney's still down on the ground. We're going to pause for this message. I said, they got to go to break the commercials, because they don't want you looking at guys laying on the field looking like they're killed.
Oh. Yeah, but man, when I was looking at the thing, and Rambo, like I said again, no disrespect to Richard Sherman. I think he's gonna have to get the Charles Woodson effect.
You think so? Put him at safety.
Yeah, I think he's better fit for safety.
Well,
because the receivers are younger and they're more athletic. No disrespect to Sherman, but that's how it happens when Father Time catch up to you a little bit. I think he's more. I think he'd be more rangy at safety. That's just my opinion. That's how I call it.
The thing is, though, he's still pretty sharp mentally, and his body. I think that's more to do with the long layoff and getting over that operation. He's faster than that. I think he's faster. Also, he's got another month.
And I think he stays healthy though in that position.
Yeah, well, that is something I'm not sure about. But I do know that he's got Adrian Colbert backing him up on every play. If anybody beats him down the field, they would probably do better to deal with Sherman than have Colbert coming at you with that speed and hitting you like he hits. So I don't worry about Sherman. He's too clever. Sherman has mentally what some of them young dudes don't even know anything about yet, that he can outplay them. So we'll see.
Well, I think only two games that I know he'll be really good at corner that I think he's going to dominate this year when he plays Fitzgerald. Now that's what I think he's gonna shine at cornerback.
Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald. They about the same age. They look, what I'm saying. They match up pretty well against each other. You don't think so?
But no, Sherman's not going to guard Fitz though, because Fitz is coming out of the slot. That's going to be K1. And K1 did an awfully good job last year against Fitz. The only reason Fitz scored that touchdown in the end zone, that was Bowman's fault. Bowman called that timeout. He did something. K1 came out of position. Fitz was watching, being a smart, old-time player he is, and took advantage of it, was wide open. Cam. Yeah. So, K1, he has a problem.
Just like Charles Woodson, man. Charles Woodson was one of the best corners, right? Don't get me wrong. I know he was on the Raiders, but you got to give credit what he's due as far as a player himself.
No, he
realized that he had to move to safety. And he was one of the best locked on corners in the game. So I'm just saying, it wouldn't be a bad move to move him. I wouldn't.
No, but they've already got they got three safeties. So you know what, Rich just need a little time to get in shape. Remember now, it's August 1st. First couple of days of August. He's got a whole month to get in shape. He'll get there.
I know we short time, but I'm gonna tell you, man, Marquise Goodwin, man, woo, man, he's gonna be he's gonna be one of them players that, man, he might get MVP type notice. I'm telling you.
No, really.
I'm telling you.
And him and Jimmy Garoppolo on the same page these days? Oh man. That is
because he's just not a. See, people forget about Marquise. He's just not a burner sprint. I'm gonna go deep. He's not a maker. He's not a cut and get routes and receptions, and he's not a run routes, man. He's a good route runner too,
and getting better.
Underratedly, man, I can't wait to see that, man.
Yeah, you see a little bit next Thursday. A little bit, not much, because they're only going to be out there for a couple of minutes. Monroe, I'm gonna go, man.
One board drive.
Huh?
All right, Niners!
Monroe, that was pretty good. I'm starting to feel bad because you guys are beating my butt tonight. I know what I'm gonna do. Monroe, that was another 15-second shot. All right, Monroe, I'll see you tomorrow, fam.
All right,
man. Now I'll see we got a competition going, man. One of us going to get hurt, right? Somebody going to hold it too long and pass out. Hey, Razor. Razor says, hey, Razor, Rumble Sports best in the business, but you need to get off the arm hurt wagon. Fam, you would not any longer trust me if I just jumped off the wagon. So I got to stay on the wagon for a minute more to show you my loyalty, to show you that I can be trusted as a guy that got your back. So if I jump off and don't any longer have our Eric's back, then what do I look like? I look like a Seattle Seahawks fan. I can't have that. So I'll stay behind him for a little while longer. See, you got to appreciate that. Eric, please, man, would you just come on? Okay, anyway. Oh, Leo Shaw, was there again a Pettis looks good? Pettis looks good, yeah. Whew. Pettis got a little tougher, though. What did they talk about when they said Pettis needs to get some snacks? I got to check that out. They said it again during the NFL Network interview, too. Snacks. Andre, it's got to be a slang. You can't just mean snacks. Andre Smith, Niners! I'm saying it because I got to do my long one later. Niners! Jerry Dance, go Niners! Gas Man, 101. Thanks, Gas Man. And Andre Smith, Aradma! That was always embarrassing for me. Pappy Pablo says, Niners! Rhodes, man, hey, Rhodes! There's Rhodes, man, Rhodes. Appreciate you getting on in here, man. Hey, fam. This is Eric Jones. Can't wait to start this season. Eric, next week, man. Think about it. This time next week, we're going to get all crazy. Even though it's a preseason game, we just want to see a game. Just give us a fix. Oh, I don't do that. I don't. Hey, Eliza Garza, brick by brick today. Yeah, check that out. That was good. I loved it. I always hope they do anything now. Jamel Fagan, what's up, Ronbo? Checking in, my friend. Go Niners. Jamel. How you doing today, fam? Is it BP looking fresh, Ronbo? Thanks, BP. Like my new, you should notice my new shirt. I like this shirt. I'm a big Jimmy G fan. I need to get Eric Armstead's 91. If I do that, then you know I'm serious. 25. Oh, I forgot what shirt I had on. Yeah. Oh, my God. Hey, I'm a big Sherman fan. I got my Jimmy G. I'll bring that out later. Where was I? Oh, yeah. T-Money, Sacktown. Hey, fam, Rambo, Quest for 6 and beyond. Dun, 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 dun. As the Empire marches through the NFC in 2018, they find little to no resistance. Boom, 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 boom. On to Minnesota. Boom, 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 boom. They take the Vikings, their ships, and they not only do they, I almost said it. I know the Vikings are famous for doing things and pillaging. Yes. Never mind. Hey, Daniel Serrano says, ESPN reports Eric Armstead injured by spreading peanut butter on a bagel. I just don't know what to do with him anymore. I don't know. Robert Johnson, what's up? Oh, we're up here. Vix 559. San Francisco, 9 days away. Sam 999 Thomas, NFL equals Niners for life. Robert Johnson, what's up? He's on my work checking in with Niner Empire, all the way from Dallas. Dun, 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 dun. What was the name of that movie? Dallas had a TV show. JR, remember that? Anthony McLean, y'all see that quick release from Jimmy G with that pass to Kittle across the middle? Sit with it. Know it! Billy Jones, it's time to cut bait with arms. What is that? I know I can do it. He'll be back. Cynthia, hey! Paul Gonzalez, he says, a rhombus poll results in the Northwest and Vancouver. Shut up, I think we're going to make it this year. I was just watching the Panther game, and 49ers can't wait for football! Yes! Hey, Paul, you're in Vancouver? All right. Empire strikes back. 49ers, hey, fam, Alberto Bravo. He says, what's up, Rumble? From 831, go 49ers, 831, what's up? Rod Turner, 9 days, Empire. 9 days, what up, Paul? And there's that name, G. This is what you're not supposed to try to pronounce this thing. It's a consonant and vowel trap. If you try to pronounce it, you could come up with lips tied together, have them surgically untied. So I'll just say GBO. Is that GBVOUL? That's the ad, yeah. He said, but Richard Sherman getting destroyed. I know. Hey, but listen, guys, you got to remember one thing about Richard Sherman. We have 2 guys you don't want to play with. 3. No, 2 for sure. 3, actually. Well, you can Trent Taylor. Anybody trying to guard Trent Taylor, Marquise Goodwin, or Dante Pettis, whom I'm just now finding out about, you're going to get beat. That's all there is to it. I don't care who you are. On them drills, you're going to get beat. You got to get those guys on a field situation where you got help. Terror Dome, we need No, we don't need quarterbacks. No, that's not a weak spot. Not really. Toya Scott, hey, Sam, Toya. And 49ers and Rockets Rider, Niners. And that's Deets Katie. You know what? Deets Coyote. Deets Kado. Is that right? Did I do that right? DTZKAYDOE. So I would say Deets Kado. Jimmy Ward getting beating all day. Jimmy Ward's out with a strain of some kind. Oh, Jimmy. And Will Roberts says, what's up, Empire? Use Cali. U.S. Cali? Could be U.S. Cali, too. Who's Cali? 831, just cut Jimmy Ward. No reason to pay an injured man when we have hungry DBs. You mean cut, Jimmy Ward. I always get the name mixed up. Jimmy, he doesn't want to be hurt. I feel bad about guys that are playing and getting hurt. They're not trying to get hurt. Leo Shaw, Pettis, Garcon, Goodwin, starters, week 1. Pettis, Garcon, Goodwin. Who would be left out? Oh, Trent Taylor wouldn't be starting. You never know. Let's see what happens between now and Saturday. I doubt that Pettis can take Trent out, but we'll see. Wait. Kofefe, preseason August 9th. All right. Christopher Jones, Pettis will be OBJ West Coast version. William Roberts says hi, but you know what? There's something to that about Pettis. Keep an eye on that guy, man. Jamel Fagin, Rumble, I heard about Marquise Goodwin smoking Richard Sherman during practice. Everybody's talking about it. Oh, poor Rich. He got some revenge, though. Eric Jones, Goodwin is coming to his own. I'm hearing it. And he's so inspired, motivated by his family and all. His heart's in the right place. That's helping him, too. Making him into a fiend. Niner Gang 29. Rambo, let me know, is it time to let Armstead walk after today's reported issue? I knew I was going to be tested on this today. I'm still standing behind and supporting Eric Armstead. I still standing here. Like a rock. Like a rock. Razor says, can we please release Armhurt and sign his girlfriend? Hey, remember last few months ago we said, hey, we don't want to trade Armstead. Well, we want to trade Eric, but keep his girlfriend. Boy, you guys are so wrong. In order to be able to continue to look at his girlfriend, you got to keep Eric. That's the only way you're going to see those Instagram pictures, because he's going to block everybody. Because he knows guys are talking about him. Everybody except for me. Eric, I know you're going to be okay. Work on that hamstring. You got a couple of weeks. Get better. Jeff Tan, Pettis plant food. Pettis plant food. Go is lethal. Jeff, you got to explain that to me. Plant food? Oh, plant food. I'd rather it's foot. You know, you're right. That could be what throws people off. He sticks that foot in the ground so well, and he explodes. Pettis does really weird things when he's doing that. There's no way to stay with a guy like that. Citizens Garcon and Sherm, they don't like each other, it seems. They've been knowing each other for a long time, and it's not been a pleasant relationship, right? So it's pretty funny watching those two play together on the same team. They understand they are teammates now, and they're working on it. Empire ripping that Niner gang. Eric Chavez, extreme 49er violence. Rod Lamp, Jimmy Ward, and Joshua Garnett need to play. They really do. I mean, you know. Victor Gonzalez says, when do cuts happen? Yeah, September 1st. Yeah. Debbie Ryan Goodwin. Debbie, I thought you had a good one to your name. I like that. Debbie Ryan says, Goodwin out there showing out with a one-handed catch. Ooh. I missed that one. I got to go find that. There must be a clip, Debbie. If not, Debbie, you got to show me a link on that. Goodwin out there making one-handed catches. Don't let that happen. Oh, my God. That would be awful for the rest of the league. I love that man. You and me both. Anthony McLean, CJ actually had a pretty deep ball. He does. CJ does throw deep nicely, actually. Niner Joe Empire, we looking good. Yes, we are, fam. Yes, we are. DJ Serrano, 49. He says, I can see 4 to 5 blowouts that we put on people this year. Yeah, you know, really. Especially the 49 defense. If it's going to be as tough as it appears it might be this year, man, I bet those guys are so glad to get to play in the same defense for the second year in a row. They must be just loving it. Vic, oh, we already did that one. Game Master Gary said, Fortnite, sup, Rambo, I'm watching from, oh, he's watching from Germany. What's up, Game Master Gary? The Niker Niner 10, and fam, it's my pleasure, fam. You're so welcome. Slick 68, brick by brick, season 2 was awesome. Go get better too, Slick, down in SoCal. Slick says, Eric Armstead and Joshua Garnett are so gone and off this team. Yeah, you know what's so funny, though? Because this is a very scary time to get hurt. If you get hurt now, they're forced. There's somebody else who's got to take your place, right? That's how you lose your job. You get hurt, you should wait till the season starts. You get hurt now, you get cut. That's scary. John 3:16. And then, hey, DJ Serrano says Julian Taylor going to take somebody's job. Yeah, that I can't wait to see. Julian Taylor's, I got a feeling that dude's going to be good. Tony Cole says we all know Armstead will get cut eventually, injury prone. Which one of our talented wide receivers get cut? Oh, Tony. This is the question, man. Who gets to stay? I like Burbridge all of a sudden. I didn't even know who he was until this year. Because, you know, he didn't play last year. And the year before that, he barely got any playing time. I know he can play. Man, he looked good on them routes today. Niner Joe Empire. He said, I heard Julian Taylor was beastie at camp today. He got Armstead's reps. He was, man. I knew he would be. Antonio Kidd. Hey, we hot and ready. All the Niner fans in Richmond, VA say, what up? Up, VA! And William Roberts, can't wait for season. I'm in enemy territory. Viking country. Ooh, William. These people think that the Vikings are going to win the Super Bowl. I don't think so. Niners will beat the Vikings and win the Super Bowl. Get ready, William. 49ers come in there and beat the Vikings. It's going to be really bothering people in Minnesota. That entire metropolis is going to be sitting around saying, man, I don't know if the Vikings are ready now. Man, they let the 49ers beat them. The first 4 or 5 games the 49ers win. Oh, man, lost the 49ers, man. We ain't got no chance. By week 10, hey, well, at least we lost to a decent team. Debbie says Richard will have coverage behind him with Kowalski T and Adrian Colbert. That's, yeah, right, see? Empire Strikes Back. 49ers, who do you think will be our biggest happy surprise this season? Green Bay. You beat Green Bay, and all the media would start in. Well, it seems that Aaron Rodgers met his heir apparent And Jimmy Garoppolo came in, and he was 36 for 43, beating Green Bay by the margin was ridiculous as the 49ers defense came along with Jimmy G to shut down the pack to the score of 39-20. They kept them right at that margin where they like to keep them. And it looks like Jimmy G is about to take over the NFL as early as 2018. I can see it already now. Yes! Bill Belichick comes in and says, I didn't want to trade him in the first place. The problem, says, have none. Send Garnett and a second to Oakland for... Ooh, that's tempting. J-Run said, I just had me some cake. Hey, J-Run, is your birthday today? Oh, God. Daniel Serrano says, Rudy Carr smells like pig's feet. Daniel Serrano's on a roll today. How did you come up with that? Tony Cope, hey, in your opinion, please compare Jimmy G to Steve Young. Will Jimmy surpass Young? George King. Wow, that's a good question, you know. Tony, can I answer that question like mid-season? And it won't take any longer than that. You can see, because Jimmy G's progression, if it continues to go up, you know. Salvador Babisca says, I was fitted in red and gold. I was fitted in red and gold all weekend long in L.A. Oh, there's a lot of us down there, fam. L.A.'s, they're going to try to transition to the blue and gold. But right now, it's probably pretty biggest part has got to be red and gold. And if Raider fans are still running around, too. Gravity Kicks, I like Burbage in college. Yeah, Michigan, that's how that quarterback got famous. Cody Baxter, it's funny. One thing I have noticed is that I have to give credit to Jed York for keeping his mouth shut and allowing Lynch and Shanahan to do their job. So what's the number you call? You know, you got to get the number from. You talking about calling the 49ers? Are you talking about our phone number? Because you know you got to talk to Yamin. And it seems that Yamin calls the 49ers front office all the time. It's good. It's in the app, fam. You get that. You got the Rumble Sports app. If you're trying to call here, get the Rumble Sports app and you'll find the phone number and the PIN number. You need both. Okay. Here's one of those names. I probably it's Chianti. No, Chianti's one of my favorite wines. That can't be it. Anyway, it's Kiunte Anderson. Says, y'all got to remember that the defensive backs aren't pressing in the one-on-one drill, so of course you're, right? Yeah, they're not being physical off the line of scrimmage right now. So you're going to see something different during the games. Louis Vuitton says the Don Pettis is a great route runner. I like to call him the Don, actually. Pettis is running. Pettis is running great route runner. I know. I saw him out of Washington. I just didn't realize how good it would look in the NFL. Now we know. And Razio says, "Good evening, Niner fam." Jason Walker. Jason Walker, how old are you? I could be that. Dwayne Scott. What happened to Sunday and Monday? I know, right? Toya, it was like a long story. But, yeah, we got it all straightened out now. Sometimes we have these issues with equipment and things like that. But, yeah. Jason Johnson, that sad thing about this whole thing. The running back depth chart has already been decided. I bet that's true. I'll bet it's true. Is there a letter missing? Is it Ogwish? Ogwish D. This is Rumble with Pete Carroll and Russell Wilson knowing our defense like the back of their hands. Do you think that their offense can exploit that? Pete Carroll and Russell Wilson knowing our defense? Oh, I see what you mean. We run the same defense. You would think so, but remember last year we played the Seahawks in the first game, that was a close game, right? In this kind of a situation, I think it depends on who executes best. Yeah, and we can't. And you know, it's so funny now. They haven't got that Legion of Boom or anything else. I mean, everybody left. I mean, we are stripped naked of all those super guys. Patrick Collins says, "What's up, y'all? Let's get faithful." Miguel Cuevas says, "Rambo, what's up? What's up, Miguel?" The pajama. He said, I'm excited for Colbert. Yes. Should be too, because that boy, man, that dude's, especially what Kyle Shanahan saw him anticipate a play and react perfectly. I like that. Picked off Jimmy G doing it too. Antonio Kidd, hey, it would be nice to sign Aaron Donald to smack the horns off them Rams if he doesn't sign with the Rams. Wouldn't it be funny we have that option between Aaron Donald and Khalil Mack as either one we want to pay? Because they're both going to be kind of expensive. But if you want to just ruin the chance of either one of those teams, you go ahead and take them. Aaron Donald, I don't think they're not working on any contract with him either. They told him would. Khalil Mack, they won't even talk to him. Khalil Mack's agent called up. Raiders. You're Khalil. No. What? Okay, call us back. I didn't want to talk to him. Adam Carrillo. So somebody give Vic his helmet back. Yeah, I know, right? Can't believe they did that. That's so wrong. And JJ Cable, says the feeling of excitement is at an all-time high right now. We have not had this feeling in a long time. It's our time. Oh, don't remind me of John Cena. My time is here. My time is now. You can't see me. My time is now. Wait. What? Oh, I know, right? Wait a minute, Dan. If you guys didn't know, Armand Daniel Serrano, he eats goat meat regularly. Or should say weekly. Dan Holmes uses some hot sauce. Brunel Jacobs asks, how many sacks and quarterback hits do you think Solomon T will have? You know, Solomon T is getting awfully fired up. Let me come back to you on that. I want to find out first, what is a good average on the season? Because DeForest Buckner had quite a few last year. Let's see. Razor's breaking news, Big Show stole the helmet since he loves receivers. Big Show! Oh. Big Show, give the dude's helmet back, man. And you know what? If you bring the helmet back, they might, give you a free pass to a couple of games for being honest. Right. And repicture Jesus. I know Jesus my King is watching. Stop. Jesus my King, would you get back here? He said, wait. Oh, yeah. Hey, fam, we're going to go. And as Sheik would say, hit that like. Let me see do like Sheik. Hit that like. I think I gotta stop doing that. Please share. Oh, no, we don't need to share. This is too long. Be careful about sharing these kind of videos. Hit the like, though. And if you're first time viewing and you enjoy this, subscribe so I can let you know when we're coming back. We will be back tomorrow, actually. Okay, hey. This is the part where I have to try to meet my record. Get the timer ready. I believe I got to hit around 17 seconds, 16 to 17 seconds. Man, this might be tough at the end of the program. Oh, I want to say, shout out John Milner, Angel Cortez, Razor. Thanks, y'all. And now, without any further ado, Hey, you know what? I think I broke it, man. But 7 seconds. Wait. One more. I wasn't ready for that. I think I got dry mouth, and I wouldn't even do anything today. Okay, one more time. I don't know why I find this so important. If it defaults again, I'm gonna quit though. time, baby.